What up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am joined by the usual duo of disaster. We have Sneaky, the reissue, and we have the benevolent Doth. What's going on, fellas?
What's happening, man?
What's going on?
So these two have been dealing with some microphone issues in the pregame waiting room. Hopefully, it's not going to be an issue here. Today we got a lot to talk about. It's going to be fun. It's going to be it's a good vent, I think. Maybe we can get a little anger out of our bodies, de-stress, I don't know. But we're going to be talking today about MafX. I don't really want to talk about anything but MafX today, except maybe this guy who arrived yesterday. I was asked, am I going to do a review? I'm not going to do a review. I don't want to review these type of things. But the legs are a little bit loose. My pain is fine. It's great. I know somebody asked me. Let me expand my thing. Sorry, guys. I know somebody asked me if I had any pain issues. I don't. So he looks really good. But again, he doesn't, his arms and his legs aren't, they're not super loose, but you know that over time with any CT toy, they're definitely going to get loose. And they're already starting. So he looks great. If you just want to have him in a dynamic pose on the shelf, you don't want to pose him a lot. The more you pose, the looser the joints get. I think you'll be good. But he's pretty cool. It's pretty good. Again, no pain issues on mine. It's really solid. And yeah, so got him yesterday. Did you guys order this?
Not yet, but I do want to pick it up.
Yeah. I mean, the thing with CT toys, they don't really sell out, do they?
No, they're they're reissuing as we speak.
Yeah, as we speak.
Yeah.
All right. So let's showcase the people who are here today before we start getting into the topic. Austin is here. By golly, you might as well do this full time. So many streams. Spoil us, why don't you? Stu Baca is here. What's going on? Mahalo.
What's up, man?
Stu Baca, always good. Burgess is here. Kaiju, we need a 24-hour stream Sunday. Seems like we are getting pounded with snow. Yeah, this is what I hear. My mother was telling me about this. I was talking to my mother because I'm a mama's boy. And I was asking her about the snow that they got in Boston. They didn't get too much. But she was saying that the whole Southeast is, I guess, expecting a massive amount of snow that might shut them down for like a week. Like snowpocalypse or something, right?
Yeah, it's getting messy.
Yeah, so we'll do a 72-hour live stream. Keep you guys. Gotta make sure Sneaky is here. Your boy Sneaky needs someone to back me up on Batfleck. What are you talking about? I like Batfleck. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I think we're all fans.
Yeah.
Kaiju's actually Ben Affleck's third cousin once removed.
Yeah, he's a local guy. Come on. If you guys didn't see that interview with Joe Rogan and Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, you should watch it. It's a great interview. Really great. Shows you how smart guys from Massachusetts are.
They just had that new movie coming out on Netflix too, right?
Yeah, it's like Rip or something. The Rip.
Yeah. It looks pretty cool.
I'm trying to get my wife to watch it, but she's playing hard to get. So she's not letting me watch it. Bones, thanks for being here, man. The G150 host, always good to see you here, man. Thanks for being here. A pleasure as always, Darth. Hoping to see some blockies in your display.
Maybe next time.
The Ghost of Malaga. What's going on, man? Thanks for being here again. Appreciate it. Pokey's here. Good evening. Good morning. Michael Wave is here. What's going on? KJ is here. I don't know. You know, KJ's just getting all the figures in now, huh?
Yeah.
He posted a picture of that, the Batman Who Laughs.
I'm telling you, man. He's AliExpress affiliate. He's sponsored.
You know?
Wait, the LPZZ one?
Crazy.
Wow.
Are people in the stream hearing them well or not? Because their volume seems a little bit low to me. If you guys are having a little bit of trouble hearing Darth or Sneaky, chime in and let us know. Maybe they can adjust the volume or something.
Or if you are enjoying us quieter, you know, that's cool.
Right. Yeah, I mean, something's going on with crossing the streams on a what is today, Wednesday? I guess StreamYard's not used to this chaos from us on a Wednesday.
Well, my PC, I was doing work before I started this. My PC just shut off on me. Just shut down. What? So hopefully it doesn't do that now. We'll see. A triumphant trio of toy talk. Thank you, Stubaka.
Yes.
What up, Fantastic Plastic? Ghost X494. Let's hear the good news. Start with the Daredevil reissue. That is 3 Daredevil releases in 15 months. 3.
Gambit could.
But who's counting?
I'm counting. That's 1 every 5 months. That's a little bit.
It's a lot.
We've got to figure that's going on 1 full year of delay. And we're getting the 3rd issue, the 3rd release of Daredevil in 15 months. A little bit excessive, I think. Epic is here. Epic is here. What's going on?
Just 4 more times and they're tied up with Gambit.
Right. Jesus, fellas. Jesus in his house. What's going on? Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it as always. So for the reissues, Austin says he'll finally grab the black and gray Hush. Been wanting him for quite some time. I have to get the symbiote Spider-Man. I was gonna buy the Mess Toys and use that, but now I'll just grab the MafX. I need it from my 78 points cemetery.
Yeah,
I need it for that.
I thought you didn't. I thought C2 sent you one of those. No,
one of the black ones.
Yeah,
I wish they did.
Didn't send. Oh,
they didn't. No, they only send me this, and then they bitch about it.
Boy, but didn't they send you a red one too?
I got a red one, but I gave it to my son for Christmas.
Gotcha.
Because I already got a Daredevil. I don't need another one.
Yeah.
How could you? What are you talking about? Listen, if Metacom puts one out, I'll get it. But they won't. So I can't. Because they're not releasing anything new. They only do reissues these days. Kaiju C2 Daddy. That's the name. Doppelganger. Eric is here. What's going on, man?
Whoa.
Box Cutter is here. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for being here. It is going to be a MafX heavy tirade. So everybody make sure to grab some popcorn. Prescribed Bedroom. Hey, what's happening? Shogun is here. Another spree on 5K. What? Dude, put your wallet away. Ray is here. What's going on, Ray? Back at it, man. Back at it. M&M's. Am I saying that right? M&M's made it to a live stream. What's going on? Again, I wish that they would put it's YouTube. Now they have the at, to kind of help people with, I don't know, identity fraud or whatever. But I miss being able to see people's names a lot easier than trying to read, the ad mark and all the numbers and whatnot. Big storm on Sunday. Got the C2 Toys black costume Daredevil. He is great. Yeah, I like it. Again, aside from kind of, you know, a little bit loose on the joints, he's pretty good. Yeah, Eric. I'm loving the CT black suit Daredevil. To be honest, he was more posable out of the box than Night Crusader Batman. Are we talking about the MAFEX Night Crusader Batman? Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think CT's made that one.
No, I don't think they have either. So the Night Crusader is the gray and blue, and the event one, what do they call that? The Dark Night Crusader?
I don't know.
Is that the name of it?
I thought it was still Night Crusader, but it was just.
I thought that maybe they changed the name a little bit. I don't know. We can figure that out today. But I thought that they did. I think they changed the engineering a little bit, because my original blue and gray Night Crusader had that massive gap when I tried to put him with Bane, and with the black one, I didn't have the same gap. It was less noticeable, so it felt to me like they changed it.
It's still there, but
no, it's still a gap. But I'm just like saying it felt like the gap was bigger with the gray. Maybe it was just the colors. I don't know, but I was less hostile towards it than I was towards the gray and the blue. So many streams. What's up, Erratic? Thanks for being here. MafX Venom, is it releasing at the end of this month? No. Let's do a quick update on the Metacom stuff. So I originally, when I went in and I asked, I was told by the person the release dates, and they said that Batman would be at the end of the month, and the Mean Machine and Megan would be this week. But it seems like that person just got the dates wrong, mixed them up. So it looks like Batman, the Batfleck Nightmare Batman, is going to be this Saturday. I'll probably pick mine up tomorrow, and I am going to get it. I will review it. And then the Mean Machine and Megan will be a week from tomorrow, a week from Saturday. So that's the schedule as of right now. So we'll work with that. But the Venom and the Rogue right now, they're talking about February. So that's what we're looking at. Yeah, it's really good. Keep going through. You feel lucky today? I don't know, man. I don't know. Don't push your luck. Listen to your girlfriend. Listen to your girlfriend. Stu, Rogue yet? Not yet. Not yet. It's coming. It's coming. They're releasing more to get some of that CT money. Now, this is a theory that maybe they're doing all the reissues just to cut into them.
I've said that
possible.
Before.
It's possible, but I think they're shooting themselves in the foot, because the people who are getting the CT toys, honestly, the amount of stuff that they've re-released over the past 2.5 years, everybody's had an opportunity to get it, unless you came in very late. And if you're going with the CT toys route, it's because MafX was never really an option for you, for the most part. You just weren't paying that money. You know, it's like the Hasbros, you know, the Marvel Legends guys who just talk shit about Metacom and MafX figures. They look for every possible thing to complain about and say it was overrated, too expensive, blah, 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 blah. And then CT Toys came out. They were able to get it, and they said it was the greatest thing since sliced bread, right? So if you're buying CT Toys, if you're buying the CT Toys versus the MafX stuff, it's because you really had no intention of buying the MafX stuff at all. So there's a market for them. There's a demographic for them. And I think that, maybe Medicom is going down a road they don't really want to go down. And I don't think they understand that. And we'll get into that. So let's just get a couple more people to highlight, and then we'll let the boys chime in. Need more Gambit and Symbiote Spidey reissues. Gambit's been reissued at this point like 7 times.
7 times.
Seven times. Like, come on. Give it a rest. Give it a rest. And I understand people want it. I get it. But don't do it at the expense of other figures. I don't need 4 reissues a month. Right? November, we got nothing. No new figures. Nothing. December, we got 1. January now, we've gotten 1. We're scheduled for 3 more, but who knows? Who knows with Medicom? Right? Oh, we had to push it back. They do that. And they don't even tell us. And this is one of the issues, right? This is one of the problems. So let's get into it. Sneaky, you got the floor first. What do you want to say?
Well, I mean, I'm like surprised, but I'm not surprised. I mean, I think we were just talking about this the other day. Reissues are probably coming out because they're trying to make us forget about Rogue or something, something that's been delayed over and over again. And I was just mentioning to you guys yesterday when I saw that Carnage was announced as being reissued, I made that comment like, well, the last reissue didn't even sell out. So how are they going to reissue a figure that's still available? It just doesn't make any sense. And, talk about Gambit being reissued 7 times. There's already a second colorway that's in the works. Why are they reissuing the same Gambit? So Daredevil, I mean, CT, they saw CT making the Black Shadowlands version. Why couldn't they at least give us a repaint? I mean, it's good for people that, keep missing out, but I'm going through Big Bad Toy Store right now, and most of this stuff that's been reissued lately is still available. So if it's available here, I'm sure it's available in Japan. So, yeah, I'm just at a loss for words as well, because they, we're waiting for Rogue, we're waiting for Jubilee, we're waiting for these guys all come out, yet we keep on getting reissues of figures that were just recently reissued. So I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm not even mad. I'm not even sad. It's just kind of funny at this point. But yeah, I really don't know what to think about all these reissues now because it's like a joke now.
Yeah. What are your thoughts, Jason?
Pretty much the same. I will try and be a bit objective about it, which is not my strong point.
Can you speak up, Jason? Can you go closer to the mic?
Is it really still not picking up?
I hear
it's
you.
Picking up a little bit better now.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, man, so like when I first started collecting again, this would have been dream come true territory to have all these show up. But I mean, I paid way too much for at least a couple of these. But it's one thing to reissue them every so often, and it's another to keep recycling them. And sure, cool for some people, but man, look at that top list of figures there. I'm itching for just about all of those. And yeah, if they're doing this to kind of keep up with CT or to mess with CT, they're doing it at the expense of their own customers. Because again, how long we've been waiting for Rogue since May. I mean, everybody wants that Robin and the Jubilee and all these figures. So I think they're really starting to shoot themselves in the foot with delays and with just reissuing all these over and over and over again. Yeah, that's why I put up the wall of reissue shame behind me this evening.
You want to talk about it?
I mean, we can. The one that's killing me the most is Butcher. There's a V2 coming out of Butcher. Why on earth are they reissuing him?
Yeah, exactly.
Figures, but I mean, Psylocke's cool. Psylocke they hadn't done for a while. Hush Batman, Hush Superman's great, but you know, I just don't get it. I love this Batman; it's fantastic, but it's come out a few times. The Nightwing's cool, Hush is all right, and Daredevil's great to get again. But again, we've seen these so many times, and they're readily available. And for again, for Butcher and Gambit, we're talking V2s coming out. Why is anybody going after the old ones unless you're just being a completionist, which again would be hypocritical of me to complain about to a degree, but most people aren't needing multiples of the same figure. So I kind of
Yeah.
don't get what they're doing, and it's some more of what we talked about a bunch of times before, where they don't seem to be able to read the collector room, as it were. They're not listening to what people want, as opposed to what might be sort of corporate strategizing against CT, or just putting out whatever they kind of feel like. I don't get it, and I think it's really going to hurt them, especially as other companies are starting to put out more of these type of figures. You know, third parties, Buff, LPZZ, and others. So they really need to be careful here. They're still great figures, but their business model is garbage.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for real. So
I mean,
go
at this point,
ahead.
why even call them reissues? It's like just constant stock. You know, like
Yeah,
it's like, you know, what we call in the sneaker world a general release now, you know, versus your limited editions, which, you know, at one point I guess you would consider most, you know, MafX figures almost limited because they were so hard to get. But hey, I don't have no problem if they want to keep constant stock, but to just keep on making these announcements like, whoa, it's a reissue coming out again. It's like I don't even consider them reissues now. They're just constant stock to me.
and it'd be different how everyone felt about this if they were also putting out these new releases. If they're doing this at the same time, then that's great look for the customers, where you can get the old stuff if you missed it, and you can get the stuff that's being released. But you know, it's not like it
Yeah.
was to start with, where you know they might be a month or two behind. You're getting to 6 months to a year behind, and that's got to back everything else up.
Yeah. So why doth MafX hate us so? You look at the top, you've got 14 figures that are delayed. Delayed. I didn't put the Nightmare Batman up there. I didn't put the Mean Machine up there. I didn't put the Megan up there. Those are delayed too, but we expect them this month. We've gotten sort of a tentative date. Now there's 14 figures there, all delayed from, you know, December, November, again going all the way back to April. And if they're releasing stuff, as you said, in tandem with the reissues, then it's not an issue. It's not a problem. But again, like that Carnage, that's still on the shelves here. It's on the shelves everywhere. The Butcher's been sold out for quite some time. I kind of understand that. They've showcased the Butcher version 2.0. Who knows when we're going to get that? Who knows? So that's a little bit understandable. You know, that might be 2 years out. People still want a Butcher in their collection. I don't have a Butcher. When I went to buy it, it was gone. So I don't have a Butcher. I need a Butcher, but not at the expense of the other figures. Butcher was out. I had my opportunity. I missed it. You know, c'est la vie. It is what it is. Releasing Butcher now, it's the first time it's been reissued. I don't have a problem with that. Carnage is still on the shelves. Carnage has been reissued now a few times. The Azrael has only been reissued once. I don't really have a problem with that. That Black Hush Batman has been reissued now 4, 5, 6 times. For real.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Wolverine
Oh,
now
man.
has been reissued 3, 4, 5 times. The Hush Superman has now been reissued about 3 times. The Gambit, again, we're on number 7. Granted, you can't get it outside Japan, but it's still been reissued 7 times. And you have the new one scheduled to drop any month now, right?
Mhm.
Because it's delayed.
Yeah.
You've got Nightwing, which I think this is the second reissue. Could be the first, but I think it's the second. Okay, fair enough. Again, the Daredevil, this is the third time it's been put out there in 15 months. That's once every 5 months. That's too much. It's too much when you have a large amount of figures that still are being delayed. Like, come on now. Come on. We're collectors. Most of us have this stuff, and we have been the loyal supporters of the company for years. For years. You know, you want to put something else out, Give us another Bat Pod.
Yeah.
Do that. People would dig that. A Bat Pod. They don't want to do the model. They want just, you know, a one-piece Bat Pod. There it is. Boom. They don't do that. But, you know, Psylocke, this is like the fourth time. That Symbiote Spider, this is like the third time, I think. And the Cyclops, this is like the third time too, I think. Probably.
About the third, yeah.
But everything at the expense of the other figures. So, you know, then we look at what does Medicom do? They don't communicate at all. At all. Other companies, they have dedicated chats. Sneaky and I are in a chat with LPZZ. I communicate directly with LPZZ on my own. I communicate directly with Muff on my own. Medicom doesn't do that. They don't showcase things. They don't stick to time frames, windows. If something is going to be delayed, communicate with people. You have a blog. You have a blog. I go into the store now versus I went into the store 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Totally different experience. Totally different experience. I went into the store 2-3 years ago. They would have figures that you knew were coming because they'd have them 2, 3, 4 weeks ahead of time. They'd let me hold them. They'd let me mess around with them. I was a customer. I was respected. They told me when stuff was coming. Sometimes I'd have to ask. Sometimes they just volunteered. But they weren't keeping secrets. Now I ask, and it's always, we don't know. We don't know. We don't know. I can go to a retailer and ask the retailer to pull up release dates for me, and the retailer will. And I'll see MafX figures on there. You mean to tell me in the store you don't have this kind of database? Of course you do. You had it before. You accessed it before. Now you don't. It's not because it's not there. It's because corporate told you not to. Whoever's in charge at Medicom told you not to. And they don't like to do that because they don't like having the issue of things being delayed once they say it's, it's coming, we have to delay it. But it's already being delayed because this was due in April and it didn't show up, and it's due in May and it didn't show up, in June, July. Hasn't shown up, and you have never addressed that. You've never talked about it. Never. Why? Don't you think that we deserve that as loyal customers? To at least, when you do have a blog, you could say, this is being delayed. We'll get back to you with updates. They don't do that at all. They tell me, stick to the blog. Look at the blog. We'll make the announcements. How do we find out about these reissues?
Hobby Genki usually
Hobby Genki.
First.
They always break. They break the news.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All the time. I feel like I need to become a retailer and start buying stuff wholesale so I can get this information the same time Hobby Genki does. And then I'll know. Because Medicom just doesn't want to tell us. They don't want to tell us anything. And it's stupid. It's silly. I'm not asking to be a mouthpiece. I'm not asking you to tell me anything exclusive. But when people want to know, let us know. You have a blog. You have people dedicated to this, and you don't use it. There's no communication, nothing. It's ridiculous. Then you're upping the prices on everything. You're pricing people out. I mean, is the increased price to offset the old price? Is that what we're dealing with? Because the old price is too low, you have to up the new price to kind of break even, or somewhere in that vicinity? I don't know.
I mean, it's a possibility because, like you said, these reissues, they keep them the same price because of the law over there.
Yeah.
But is production on these reissues the same as 2, 3, 4 years ago? We don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah. And you're still
no
paying
idea.
more for the newer ones and getting less. Less accessories, less hands, less everything.
Less everything. Venom is an exception. That Venom we're getting, he's pimping.
He really
But
is.
for the most part, you get
blue
less.
Venom. The blue Venom, no Eddie Brock head sculpt, right?
No Eddie Brock.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I posted a picture in the Facebook group. The figures, the Age of Apocalypse, Cyclops, and Weapon X, they're already discounted in stores here. It is very rare that you see MafX figures discounted, priced down in a Japanese physical store. Right? When you buy online, that's a whole different ballgame. But the stores almost never do that. It is extremely rare. They're starting to do that. So, something's not working with this model. You're giving us mediocre figures at prices that are $100 at this point.
Yeah.
You're giving us very few accessories, and you're not communicating and trying to keep people in the loop. A lot of people have to prepay for these things. You're out of your money for a year and a half, 2 years for some of these things. At least communicate. At least just give people the respect to acknowledge that things are being delayed, and just say, it's being delayed, and hopefully it'll be out Q2. Something like that. But silence. And then when people ask you, silence. Total silence. Oh, we don't know. We can't tell you. Horseshit. What are you talking about? Of course you know. Let me come around and let me get into that computer. I'll find out. So I don't know. I mean, there's too many. They're not the top dog anymore. They can't just expect that people are going to stay loyal when now you are at the high end of figures when it comes to cost, but you're approaching mid-tier when it comes to quality currently. So I mean, you want people to remain loyal and not buy CT toys? Show them respect, appreciate their loyalty, reciprocate. But I don't know. It's just LPZZ, cheaper, better quality. Inot, cheaper, better quality. Sofa, Medi Toys, cheaper, better quality. 6-inch plus coming, cheaper, most likely cheaper. We don't know, but better quality
and better amount of accessories. Those things are loaded.
Yeah. So, they really need to look at this situation, because, we've been talking about it. Why would anybody, knowing that Inot and LPZZ are licensed for DC, why would anybody keep buying the MafX DC stuff knowing that these characters, you know, maybe not the comic ones, but we don't know at this point because we've seen, what was it, LPZZ Hush. We've seen that. Why would anybody buy the live action stuff, knowing that, you know, I'm paying $100 for it versus $80 or $85, $90 for better quality, you know? So I don't like speaking this way, you know. I don't like it because I do like Metacom, I do like MafEX, I like the stuff that they put out, but the way they're doing it over the last 2 years, it's not cool. It's not cool. You know, one reissue a month. Prioritize the new releases. Don't re-release the same figure multiple times in a year. You missed your shot this year, wait till next year. We gotcha. Wait till next year. So it's very frustrating as a collector. It's very frustrating. Does any other company do this?
No.
I mean, not at this rate. This is
not to
madness.
this degree.
Yeah, this is madness. Well, and again, most companies that re-release stuff, they don't do it at the expense of their scheduled new releases.
This is the point. I mean, this is the entire rant.
You know, and I see some people chiming in the chat, like, I'm all for keeping stuff in stock. Talk to me. I am against secondary market. I'm against people that just love to resell. I'm against all that.
I hook people up in the group with retail prices on things that are sold out. I'm not about the secondary market.
Yeah,
but when you're killing, when you're killing the new releases from coming out because you don't own your own factory, because you're prioritizing reissues over new releases, I have a problem with that. You've been doing this. This is not a short-term thing. This has been going on now for over 2 years, where everything is getting pushed back more and more and more because they're prioritizing the reissues.
Right.
It's ridiculous. And now you're announcing 3 figures a month, sometimes 4. How are you going to release 3 or 4 figures a month if you're reissuing 3 or 4 figures a month?
Right. And again, just look at the figures they're reissuing. We're talking about Carnage again. He's still available from the last reissue from what, a couple months ago. Like, what's the big deal of reissuing him again? Yeah, what's the idea here? It doesn't make sense.
Storm is sold out. Reissue her. Comic Iron Man is sold out. Reissue him.
Right, exactly.
You know, like these, they have never been reissued.
I thought some of the older stuff too, like Gwenpool. I'd love to get my hands on a Gwenpool or an evil Gwenpool. Reissue something that we haven't seen over and over and over again. There's so much to choose from.
So let me just get into the chat because I know people have been chiming in and we've been ignoring them. Travels and Conversations. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Appreciate that super chat. Unhappy my money is blocked for Rogue since months. It's insane. Raiden, any other detail on the blue version of Chaos Vigilante? No, like I said, this is something they told me last year when I spoke with them. They said that they are planning on doing the variant, the blue color. So I would just be patient. You know, right now, you know, they're releasing the Kane, the Marv from Sin City. So I would expect new solicitations to go up soon. All right. I do want to bring in a very special guest. He's popping his cherry here tonight.
Nice.
We love him. We all know him. He's kind of famous. Let's give it up. The one and only Epic.
Yo, what up?
Hey,
Finally, good to meet you, man. Good to see you.
what's going on?
What's up, guys?
Right?
You know, I got to put on my cape today because I know y'all was about to give my favorite company all the smoke.
So this guy, he's on the payroll of Medicom. This guy's all about MafX. So we'll give you the floor, man. What are your thoughts on this? Nobody's bashing the figures.
Yeah,
We're
whatever.
bashing the company.
Yeah.
All right. So understand.
Right. This is the year. This is the year that Medicom MafX dies, right? 2026. This is the year, right?
This is the year that if they don't do it right, they could end up becoming a second-tier company.
As soon as Rogue and Robin drops, everybody will come right on back. They come right on back. But yeah, I agree with Darth, man. As far as the reissues go, it's good for new collectors getting started. Who, like you said, a lot of people paid a whole lot more than they had to on those original figures. Because I remember selling a couple of Gambits and Nightwings for like $200, $300. I sold a Psylocke for like $250 at one point.
So you're a scalper.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was the market, man. You can't, you got to go with the market. But yeah, so I agree with him on that point. It is good to get those reissues. But yeah, I've been itching for some new stuff, man. I want some new blood. I want some. Yeah, I like this. I'm holding out hope that Venom does release this month. I think they will. Rob, I think you're wrong on that one. I think Venom's dropping.
All right. Well, I'm going to the store today, and I'm going to bring the video with me. And I'm going to force them to sit down and watch it, and I'm going to change their minds. But
tell them, Kenny Robinson, we need that Venom.
So again, nobody's saying don't reissue anything.
Oh yeah, no.
We're saying the reissues over the last 2 years have become very excessive. We shouldn't be on 7 reissues of a figure. We shouldn't have multiple reissues in the same year of the same figure, because the reissues come at the expense of the new figures.
Exactly.
The new figures have release dates. Stick to those. If you have some extra space on the assembly line, you can fit in a reissue, do it. Do it. But don't let the reissue take the spot of the new figure, the new release. Stick to the windows that you told us. We're not making these up, out of thin air. You said Rogue, April 2025. You've never addressed it. You've never said anything about it. It just, it's disappeared into the ether. It's just gone. It's become a myth. So, just give your customers the respect they deserve. Prioritize the new releases. You can keep giving reissues. Nobody has any issues with that. Nothing. But if they're excessive, if the reissues are outnumbering the new releases, this is a little bit of a problem.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. It's giving Mezco, but it's a 1989 Batman vibes. That thing was pushed back for 2-3 years.
Yeah.
But of course, Mezco dodges all the smoke. I mean, I don't
listen, man. I don't defend Mezco.
Yeah, that's another story.
I watch why I cuddle that SHF Scarlet Spider like a suckling newborn baby. Oh, it's okay.
The Scarlet Spider was very good looking figure.
Oh my God!
It's a very good looking figure. That's all it is. It's a very good looking figure.
I think if MAFEX does the one MAFEX. I'm in Texas. I'm in Texas.
Say ramen.
I gotta give it a little southern.
You said ramen, little southern.
Raymond. Ramen. How come it's not Raymond?
Raymond.
Yeah, that's the same name. Spelling.
MafX, MAFEX. But yeah, if they would have do the 108 style shading for a Scarlet Spider, it would have blown the SHF out of the water.
I agree. I
Personally.
agree.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
But I'm just the biggest MAFEX fanboy, so you can't really take my word.
The smartest thing they could do was to take these figures, whether it's the Cyclops or the Daredevil or the Batman,
Wolverines.
do some shading on them, call them 2.0s or 1.5s, so the renewal that they like to use, the renewal.
Mm-hmm.
Do that, price them at the new price point, and people would buy them. Nobody would have an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd buy them.
Well, I mean, they're doing it for Gambit. They're doing it for Comic Venom. Might as well just do it for all the others.
Well, I think that the sales of those will dictate whether they will or not.
What I think we should do is take that cell shading style they use for 108 and just put that on every comic release. Just reissue them that way. Like Wolverine, Gambit, Batman, do that same style. Yeah, it's easy. Gotta eat that up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, do something a little different,
I'm going to take a quick time out. We'll get back to regular programming in a moment. For people who didn't catch the last live stream, I am giving one of these away to one of the channel members, not a subscriber, but a channel member on the stream next week, probably Wednesday. This is the sold out Storm Arena Ken. If you want to have an opportunity to get one, you can become a channel member. And I will do this next week on the stream. I'm thinking maybe the stream will be the same day just because of my schedule. Next week, I think the only day that I'll have time available will be Wednesday night. So this will be available if you are a channel member. So if you want to support the channel, help me buy toys. That's my way of saying thank you to everybody who does. So I just wanted to plug that. What are your thoughts on this? Epic. Come on, be honest. What are your thoughts?
You're on mute, man.
Yeah. Honestly, I love it. It's awesome. Yeah, it looks great. It looks great.
Are you buying one?
No, I'm not buying one.
Never.
I got to stay on business, Rob. Come on now. I might get one and say I didn't.
Well, I got your address. I might throw one in the box.
Yeah, I won't mind it. I'll take a free. But yeah, go ahead.
I'll send this instead of Spider-Man. How about that?
No, heck no.
That's a solid deal.
I love it, man. I've seen, but somebody triggered me today. I seen a review saying this is actually better shoulder than the MAFEX. I'm like, dude, it's the same figure. What are you talking about? But yeah, they kind of triggered me a bit. But yeah, it looks great, man.
Yeah, I mean it's good. It's good for the price. I think the price was, anybody know, $20?
20, probably $30 now for that one.
Really?
Let me take a look.
I don't remember.
Usually late 20s, maybe 30. Same as kind of the mess toys are going for.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm same philosophy though. I like the CTs and all that, and I'll get it if that's not an available option somewhere else. But the minute it is an available option somewhere else, I'm getting that too.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to put us up here so we can read and see everybody. Sorry I missed the last few lives. We appreciate you being here, man. Thank you very much. Let's go through. I'm not going to be able to read everybody. I'm not KJ, but I will get through and try to highlight some stuff. Walla Nerd is bartending. What? Ooh. So what are the chances the reissue of the Symbiote Spider will be better? Well, it'll definitely have the soft diaper. I think we can all agree that that's going to happen. I got one last year and the white paint started coming off shortly after. I don't know. I mean, unlike Hasbro doesn't paint their figures. It's usually almost always it's injection. It's colored plastic. So not all the time, but a lot of the time.
If the Nightwing's going to have that soft crotch, the new release, because I definitely.
It most likely will. I actually have to go to the store today and pick up a Nightwing.
Yeah, I'll pick it up. That's going to be the case. Yeah.
If they have the new one on display, then I'll touch it. and I'll
Ooh,
touch it
Ooh.
and figure it out. I think if Ian was here, he'd get really excited when I said that. Unfortunately, and Ryan, but
hey, DeLorean, where's he at? Love it.
So Honey Badger says this road got charged a few days ago. From who?
I'd
From
like
where?
to know.
From who? Does he say? Does he mention it? The Midnight, you mentioned not to keep up hopes for an SHF Gamerverse Hulk. I said don't hold your breath for a release anytime soon. SHF is doing a Hulk. I don't know if I'm breaking any news here. They are doing a Hulk for a movie that's coming out this year. So they wouldn't put out two figures, even if they're from different lines and they look differently. That's not what what they're all about. So yeah. Same issues as Spider-Man. It's not an issue like that. It's just it's because of the other plans, and it's also because of their market data. What is prioritized? So the Hulk was higher on the American and the people outside Japan in the poll than the domestic Japanese market. I asked about it again, and now I forget because I'm old. I think Hulk was like number 5, maybe, compared to like other figures. So, but in America, he was like number 2 or 3. Hulk might have even been less in Japan. He might have been 6 or 7. There was a noticeable drop with what people were asking for outside Japan versus what they were asking for in Japan. So that's why I say don't hold your breath. I'm not saying it's not coming. I'm just saying not anytime soon. That's all. This guy's still chiming in. You should ban that guy. And I will probably, for those of you watching who aren't normal viewers, I'll probably do a video next month revealing the next Gamerverse figure. I think February is probably when I'm going to do it. So I'll announce when I do, and I'll have a nice, beautiful thumbnail that everybody will be able to see and know to tune in, so you can figure out who the next figure will be.
So since I'm on the show, can I get the inside scoops now? Can I get the inside information?
Theoretically, you could.
Okay.
Theoretically.
Right.
We'll see. CT Toys play MafX to display. Yeah, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Doing both. Okay.
A lot less stressful with the CT, I'm sure.
Listen, the CT's been good. The stuff that I've gotten, it's been pretty good. It's been solid. It's not the same quality as MafX.
Yeah.
But it's solid. So I know a lot of people have kids, and you want to maybe introduce your kids to maybe some of the higher end stuff that you have without them breaking it. You know what I mean? Like my kids would break everything I touch. They touch, but the CT Toys, it's a good bridge for kids to get into some of the higher end stuff, and it's a good bridge for people. Again, we were saying who've never bought a MafX, feel a little bit reluctant to pay the money, not understanding that it's night and day from a Hasbro Marvel Legends figure. It's night and day. And if they got a CT Toys, they'd have an understanding of what it's like. But just realize whatever you have in the CT Toys is better with the MafX.
Oh yeah.
It's like
the body feels better, it moves better, everything.
The paint is the world. The paint is so much better. You know, I see a lot of people go, "Oh, I got the CT. I don't need the other." Same thing. I'm like, it's not the same.
Is there any lead in those paints over there from China? What's going on with that?
I hope not.
do not put one of those CT figures in your mouth.
And it's like you said earlier at the top earlier in the stream about all the Hasbro was just shitting on. Oh, it's not worth it. But then every time was it the Wolverine that came out initially, and everybody loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loved it. I guess because it's cheap, so they got a chance to use it. So It is
Yeah.
what-
The tax suit. That's the placeholder. It's the last day of the month. No, that's
yeah.
if it's not in the store, I would not expect it to come out before anything that they showed off in the store. So the 5 figures they showed off in the store, those will be the 5 figures that come out first. One of them, Dr. Fate, is already released. We're hearing that now Batman will be essentially tomorrow. I should have it in hand in about 24 hours. And the other figures, you know, the Megan and the Mean Machine, probably a week after that.
Come on, Rob. You got to get us a Dr. Fate review, man. There's nothing out.
I'm getting one. Listen, man,
Yeah.
listen. The Isaac Wong photos that he posted with the head sculpt of the Pierce Brosnan, we were like,
James
oh,
Bond.
because he's got like the James Bond look.
Oh, I see
And-
those. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
he
so
used,
good.
he used the Affleck Bruce Wayne body,
Bigger body. Yeah.
but that's sold out. So I was like, all right, well, what could we use? And then it was the what's that movie?
Kingsman.
Kingsman. The Kingsman figure.
Mhm.
That's perfect. And that is easily available
And now
and
you want
it's
it.
low price. So I'm going to I'm probably grabbing one of the, I have one already, but I'm probably going to grab another one
Yeah.
just to use that.
That was pretty cool. I was seeing that.
Yeah. Haven't even opened the Cyclops that I sent. If he had a CT, I would have posed that already.
Is that one of the Figwarts or the MafX?
I don't remember. Honestly, man, like it was probably the MafX. It's probably the MafX. All right. Disagree with you, or if there are new fans coming in. Listen, we know there's new fans coming in.
Yeah.
But there's a ton of figures that are already on shelves that they can buy
That's a reissue.
that have already been reissued. As Sneaky said, you don't need this particular figure on the shelf at all times.
Mhm.
It can sell out. It can be off the shelves for a year. As long as we know at some point you will reissue it. That's how you cut out the secondary market.
Yeah.
And if you communicated that with us, all you had to do, listen, Tamashii Nations does polls. We just talked about it, right? They do polls all the time. They get data from those polls and they implement it into the figure releases. Metacom, what reissues do you want to see? Do a poll.
Yeah.
Go off that.
I really wish they would get better with that. Like if they did that,
Communication.
yeah. I have
Their
some.
communication's awful.
That's horrible.
It's
Yeah.
awful.
And I mean, again, we're all about reissues. We're talking about Tamashii, Bandai, SHF. They reissue figures all the time, but not at the expense of their newer
Of the
releases.
new stuff.
Granted,
Exactly.
Yeah.
They are always putting
granted,
out
they are.
every month.
Yeah, I mean, granted, they are a bigger company, but at the same time, why? Let's just take this for example. Instead of reissuing 4 figures this month, MafX Metacom should just reissue 2 and keep on track with their new releases. I feel like they're trying to reissue more figures to kind of just distract us from the delays. You know, that's what I think.
over here.
Yeah.
And while everything is delayed, they're now and they're putting up more reissues. They're doing more figure announcements.
Yeah,
which is
exactly.
creating
So
even more of a backlog.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because
What do you-
like Rob,
What are you doing?
you put up what 14 figures that have been delayed, not counting the ones coming out this month. That's not even counting out. I didn't see Iceman on there or Punisher or the Terminator 2 figures. Those are all going to end up being delayed eventually because their schedule is just all out of whack now.
The new Gambit, I think, was scheduled for January. I think. And then they moved it to February. I don't think it got moved up. I think when they announced that figure was a quick turnaround figure. And I thought it was scheduled for January originally. but it's definitely right now. It's scheduled for February. But yeah, and the fact that that one is getting released is most likely the reason that they didn't reissue Gambit to outside retailers. It's only Medicom stores that got the Gambit. I don't think I have any Gambits here in front of me or around me. But for people who don't know, the original Gambit was reissued a few months ago, but only in Japan at the Medicom stores. Not even like Ami got any. So, yeah. Well, we heard that Tamashii Nations was going to do that, but then when I asked them, they were like, "No, that's not happening." So I don't know. Again, I'm just gonna kind of keep going through. While a nerd, excited about the reissues because I was able to backtrack on all the figures I wanted, but damn, MafX seems in trouble. There's something going on. Something is afoot.
And even if it's not, that's the perception they're giving their clients.
Yeah.
And that makes me real hesitant to keep pre-ordering stuff that's never coming out, or that's coming out so far in the future that
is it possible they're losing license or out of business? Well, some companies, there's different types of licenses that you can get, and some licenses require you are allowed to renew the license, but you have to put out a certain amount of product from that IP within, a window of time. Let's just say a year. So that could be why, for example, RoboCop stuff started popping back up. That could be why, like, Terminator stuff started popping back up after like nothing the year before. It's possible that, in order to renew the license, they have to put out a certain number of figures. So, anything's possible. And that's the thing. Like, nobody knows about Medicom. They're very secretive. These leaked lists, these master lists of releases from Medicom, don't put any credibility into those. Don't.
Like you said, a little.
That's a fanboy's wish list. That's all it is.
It's not mine though.
But even a little communication would go such a long way. So at least we knew they were doing something. But
what up, Jose?
Trouble, that reinforces that if we're in trouble, that not communicating. So.
Shogun says, "I'm not upset. Too many good figures. If MafX wants to chill on releasing new figures, it's their loss. Honestly, it is.
Yeah,
it is.
But it's also loss of some fans, like Epic.
Yeah.
He's waiting for all these figures. He don't care about LPZZ. He wants MafX.
I got LPZ.
He's about to start buying Hot Toys.
I got both. I think Spade's better than Deathstroke's better than Batman, but yeah, I got both. But again, with LPZ, with LPZ, the articulation is great, but it's not as intuitive as MafX.
Yeah.
But it's great.
Ray, in his opinion, I think MafX should start considering scaling body types that start making more villains than just the Batman ones. Absolutely. They have to reevaluate their pricing.
Please.
Absolutely. The lack of villains in the Spider-Man universe for MafX is stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Venom Carnage, is Venom even considered a villain anymore?
He's an anti-hero at this point, right?
Yeah.
So Carnage is the only villain.
Yeah. We need Green Goblin, man.
Yeah.
Needed
Doc Ock, needed Green Goblin, needed Kingpin.
Vulture, Scorpion, Rhino. There's so many to choose from that would be great.
Black Cat.
Yeah.
Black Cat. That's easy. Yeah. Black Cat. Yeah. That's another
Mysterio.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think hopefully with the new Spider-Man movie, there's some new characters in there. Hopefully, the movie does well and Medicom kind of realizes, hey, maybe we should start putting out some of these characters in the comic sense, not just the live action, but the comic sense.
Yeah.
I like the constant reissues. Let people get the figures they want. Mainline characters available in an almost evergreen way. Again,
Yes,
reissues is not the problem. It's the amount of reissues, the excess of reissues. How many times are you going to reissue this figure in a 2-year window? And at what expense are these reissues coming?
The new figures.
So, if the figures aren't coming out, I'm going to spend my money on other things. And then maybe I start liking other things more than I like MafX. I'm not saying that's what should happen. I'm saying that's the mindset that Metacom should have. If we're not putting out new product, people will walk away and try other things. And they may like those things or they may not like those things. But is that really the risk we want to take by excessively putting out all of these reissues?
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on the Terminator endoskeleton. Give me a reissue of that with diecast.
Right.
Yeah. How often do they re-release the MCU or live action stuff? They don't do it.
They used to. They don't do it anymore. Yeah. So something happened there.
Captain Americans, I believe, and that's about it.
Yeah, I was saying that the only two I can think of is the Captain America Infinity War with the Wakandan shields, because I missed the first one. I didn't buy it, and then it got reissued. That's why I remember it got reissued, and I got it then. And then the original Black Panther that they put out, I remember they reissued that.
Yeah.
So those are the only two.
Meet that Infinity Thor Thor, the Infinity Thor. With the back then
the Infinity Thor with the changeable torso.
Changeable torso, like what MafX thinking back then, man? We had
they did that a lot with the Nolan Batman stuff too. Like the Joker had it. It was really good.
Yeah.
Like I picked up a couple of those Thors. I have both looks. It's really good.
Yeah, I only bought one at that time, so I need to get that reissued out when I get 2 more of those. It's for those different looks. You got the 3 heads and all those lightning effects and
Yeah. You got Endgame Captain America is another hot one that people have been wanting.
That's going crazy amount.
I didn't get that one either. I didn't pick it up.
Crazy amount.
I would pick that one up if they reissued
I'd pick it up if they reissued it. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do I think they'll reissue comic Iron Man? Yeah, I think they will.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think
the comic stuff. I'm actually just shocked they haven't reissued it already, and we've already gotten like 3 Carnage reissues since.
I've got that figure right there. It's such a nice figure. The only issue with that figure is that big gun that they included, which just ups the price ridiculously. Like nobody needs that gun.
Yeah, that's not even the right Iron Man for that proton cannon.
Right?
Right.
To collect
Right.
Boo.
Yeah. Hasbro and MafX are conspiring to wreck the aftermarket. Riddler, Poison Ivy, Scarecrow, Ra's al Ghul are not worth that price, right? They're not worth that price with so very little accessories.
Oh yeah,
They're not.
No. Yeah.
Like that Poison Ivy, man, what a disappointing figure that was. Like none of those vines stay on the figure.
I liked it.
I like the figure itself.
The figure is fine, but the vines, they don't stay on.
The vines drive me insane, man.
They drive me crazy.
Yeah.
The Riddler, I think the Riddler wasn't a great release. The Scarecrow I like a lot.
Scarecrow was great.
The Ra's al Ghul,
Riddler was
come a lot.
The prices though were just crazy for what you got on these
but
last
like
couple of villain
when they were
releases.
doing the Nolan stuff, those figures were really good. Like the Scarecrow, the Nolan Scarecrow, the MafX one is a really good figure. I really like that figure. It's very nice. Third-party companies doing that figure, right?
I think it was like Remad doing it. The guys that made like the
maybe.
band, the soft goods.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's InArt and LPZZ too. Well, InArt for sure doing the Nolan stuff.
Yeah.
Reissues are good for new customers like me that just got into MafX, but they should scale it back. Again, like if you're just getting into MafX, there is no drought. There's no desert of figures. there are plenty of figures out there for people to, you know, to appease their appetite of what they want or what they need. There's tons of Star Wars, there's tons of Marvel stuff, there's tons of DC stuff out there. There's a whole bunch of RoboCop and Terminator, all those things. There's a lot out there. You know, you don't need to have a specific figure when you start. It would be nice to have it, but that's how you build your collection. Right? When we started, we didn't have that figure. It came along. And you can do that as a collector. You don't need to have access to every single figure in their catalog. That's not necessary. You can buy stuff and say, okay, Metacom has announced that next year, these are the figures they're going to reissue. Right? I'll wait. I'll get them when they reissue. Do that. Everybody wins. Except maybe CT Toys. They don't win.
They'll find a way. Still waiting.
Well, everyone knows the MafX is coming out. So
still
you know,
waiting on
people
CT to
might not
give
buy
us
it.
that bootleg LPZZ or bootleg.
Well, that's the thing.
It's not
Are they going to try to bootleg that stuff?
It won't.
I don't think they can. I mean,
I don't think they can.
It won't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very disappointed. I've charged for Rogue last year.
Really?
Yikes.
That would be for Hobby Genki, probably. They charge up pretty early, regardless of whether it's delayed or not.
Yeah, but you know, that's Marvel and that's Disney, and you know, they have they're very strict with who they let touch their properties. So what up, Lord of Boston? What's going on, man?
Hail Hasbro.
Actually, when we were doing the stream, I was supposed to get my Rattler delivered yesterday. They never showed up. But the doorbell rang while we were doing this, and I think it's my Rattler. So when the stream is over, I got to check.
Oh, did they just leave it there?
No, I have to pay for it. I have to pay for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What do you got there?
Finally came in.
Oh, yeah. What do you think of it?
Omi. It's great, man.
I'm going to mute you.
My arm was fine. My app trunk is great.
No, it's a great figure. It's a great figure.
It's pretty good. It took him like forever. This and Adult Mouse is great.
All right. What do you think about him versus Toby versus Andrew?
I think I like Toby. Andrew the best.
Yeah, Andrew's the best.
Then this guy, and then Toby.
And then Toby last?
Yeah. Because of this one, they nailed the proportions without the real thing with the shoulders for Andrew. I mean for Toby. And articulation on Andrew, of course, is like it's untouchable. And then yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've chosen wisely.
Yeah. Toby's great. Toby still is. I mean, all three are still the best. I mean, better than SHF. All three of them. I mean, that's if you want the definitive trio, it's definitely the MafX to go with. In my opinion.
Yeah.
I skipped that Tom Holland though, but I'm waiting for the final swimsuit. That's what I want.
So going back, Ray, LPZ will have to play catch up. Absolutely. But with LPZZ, they've already stated that they don't have any intention of re-releasing anything. So they're not going to get bogged down in that capacity.
So get in on the ground floor.
Get in on the ground floor. And this is what I tell people, like Maz Toys is committed. They're committed. So if you want, if you know anything about Maz Toys, I'm not going to speak for Maz Toys, but if you know anything about Maz Toys, they are heavy into Batman in the 1/6 realm. All right. They do Batmans from every iteration. Just keep that in mind. Like if you're a Batman guy, you need to get in on the ground floor, especially if you're going to do like a 66 display. How can you have a Batman 66 display without the Joker? You know, so I mean, I know he's hard to get, but if you can get him because he looks awesome.
Yeah,
he does.
Right.
I mean, he moves pretty well. He's not lacking in articulation.
He's in a suit, so it's all good. You know what I mean, so.
Suit. I mean, the suit is tailored. It's beautiful. It's a great suit.
It's not like
So.
Sid Caesar was jumping around.
Exactly.
He just stood there, delivered his lines right.
So MafX had a chokehold on DC comic book figures and the Marvel ones, and just let go of its grip.
LPZ is looking pretty nice though, so I'm definitely gonna I'm all in on LPZ when it comes to that DC comic stuff for sure.
Yep. Oh yeah.
So I think MafX would really benefit from having like a Western ambassador who can touch base with these collecting groups. You're advertising, huh?
If only we knew a guy.
I don't think they need a Western ambassador. They just need a. I mean, if you go on the blog is in Japanese and English. You just need to have your PR people who run the blog getting information out there. That's all you got to do. You know, that's it. It's the simplest thing. You have the means, you have the delivery system, you have the blog. Use it. But they don't. Stupid. Really, the issue is reissues preempting new figures, and that's it. Right? Do both, like Sneaky said. Have your regular figures and then 1, maybe 2 reissues a month. Not 4, not 6. I mean, come on. Not so bad reissues, plus it gives MafX more time to iron out any QC issues. It does, but what could possibly be the issue with Rogue? Other than they have to do new hair. And that, I mean, I would forgive any delay if they gave us new hair.
Soft hair or soft hair or maybe a down.
Like 3 windswept hair pieces are stupid. Stupid. But if you gave us some new variety, yeah, that would be cool.
I'm sorry, guys.
I think I kind of burned too many bridges there. And they don't like us Westerners anymore. I'm very nice when I go in there. I'm very polite. There's a couple of bad apples who work there, but I'm not disrespectful or rude to them. I think LPZZ Batman Who Laughs is a good call. The Red Death figure is a little deep cut. Yeah, it's kind of weird that they're doing that deep cut so early. It's a little bit puzzling. But let's see how it goes. Absolutely. I didn't think about LPCC gong. We don't say that word here.
We do so.
I saw the gong pop mod. I think it's the pop mod, or no, maybe it's just gong. The Batman, the Hush, in the store the other day. I was like, I don't want it.
I will respectfully disagree.
I'm trying to be strong. I really am, because I know that the LPZZ Hush is coming. Right. Yeah, so why would I get the gong when it's got those shit thighs?
I will play the part of you and say
not gonna have those shit thighs.
Why not have it both?
Hold on, let me
Hey Kaiju, I gotta run. I'm way late.
You gotta bounce
the time, so I gotta go.
All right, man. Thanks for being here.
All right, Jason.
That's all mine, brother. Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, take care, guys.
See you, Jason.
Then there were 3. All right, let me change this up. Here we go. Getting back to the comments. Yeah, man. Release the Bat Pod. You want to reissue stuff? Reissue the Hulkbuster and reissue the Bat Pod.
It's pretty rough. That Hulkbuster was pretty rough.
It's all right.
How much was it back then when it originally released?
I don't know. Let's hold on. There we go. That's not it. What is that?
What is that?
Let's try this again. Hold on. There we go. All right. So we'll go down to the Hulkbuster.
Was that number 12 or something?
It's down there.
Number 20.
20.
So it was 20. It was 30,000 yen. It was 30,000 yen back in the day. So if that came out today, it'd be like 50,000 yen. So 380, maybe 380 bucks. I got the Figuarts one.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get the MafX one because this is back in the day when MafX had a lot of QC issues.
The dark days, wasn't it? Yeah.
The dark times.
Dark times. They turned it around. I got that with the 45. No, the 40 Mark 43 was okay, but it was a loose mess, man. But it was a great looking figure, but it was just so loose. And then the first Homecoming Spider-Man.
Okay.
That was a great one. That one, okay, they're getting it right. And then they screwed up again with the Star Wars stuff. They're like,
all right. So
yeah.
Let's just go back to the beginning. All of these figures
trash
were trash. The Bat Pod was really good because it was almost the same as the Figuarts one.
Mm-hmm.
It was like identical. So they really nailed it. All garbage. The Bank Robber Joker was pretty good.
Yeah.
The Boba Fett took it to another level.
I picked that one up. Yeah.
Yeah. The first one was Empire. Then the Hulkbuster. Then we started getting it. These figures are crap. They're all crap. Then you got it, the Jedi Boba Fett, which is really good. This one's still on the shelves. The Frozen guy.
Olaf.
Yeah. I think I have the Kylo Ren. I think I have the MafX Kylo Ren, but I'm not sure. I have the MafX Phasma.
Is that a good one?
It's all right. It's all right. These are garbage. Garbage. I never picked this one up.
I still have that one. He's good. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Kind of tall though. Even the Joker, the Leto Joker was pretty good too.
The Death Trooper's okay over here. The Star Wars Death Trooper. That's all right.
Now the good stuff right here.
All right. So the Nolan stuff, once you started getting into this territory right here, this is when they started turning the page.
Yep.
It was right around here. These figures are all great for the time. They still kind of hold their own even today. They're
like
still all right.
To in art, but yeah, that's not.
Yeah. So they're good. This one's okay. This Wonder Woman's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Here's that Scarecrow I mentioned. This is a really good release. The police officer.
Mm-hmm.
He came with like extra pieces for other figures, almost like a Build-A-Figure type of thing. These ones not so great.
I didn't hear it just took off.
Maybe this is the Phasma I was talking about instead of the other one.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was it. The RoboCop was really good. Then here are the Kingsman figures. This John Wick doesn't hold up at all. At all.
There he is. Shout him out. 075.
Yeah.
Shout him out. There we go. Yeah.
There he is.
The king.
075. They definitely turned a corner with that. They took it to another level. And then they reissued it and they put it out in metallic.
And guess what, Rob?
If you look for it here, you can't find it. They just show the regular one. You can't find the metallic.
That figure is what set the bar for every new Spider-Man figure. Is it better?
Oh, yeah. Everything that's come after is based like this is the GOAT.
What is this? 8 years later, 7 years later.
This came out. Well, this is the re-release. They have July 2022. That's not
Let me
right.
check my spreadsheet and see.
That's not right.
I actually got a spreadsheet. Actually, let me check and see.
That's definitely not right. And I'll tell you why, because if I look at the figures before or after that, it's not going to say 2022.
2019.
19 now.
19.
All right.
Like I said, about 7 years almost.
I've got this Spider-Man. It's okay.
I think he's great. You know,
Yeah, it's good. He's a good figure. He's a good Spider-Man.
Head sculpt's not good, but the articulation, the suit itself is great. But the head sculpt was trash.
Head sculpt was trash. He came with a phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
A cell phone.
Yeah, a little cell phone.
Yeah.
They reissued the 1.5 that they did it a third time, I think.
All right. So we're around here. This is a really solid Bruce Wayne. And we were referencing it before. Isaac Wong used the suit, the body, the buck, and he put the Pierce Brosnan Dr. Fate head on it, and it really, really works. It's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
The Ra's al Ghul is a good figure. The old Bruce Wayne, you know, from Rises is a pretty good figure. I never got this. I didn't really like this. It was better than the figure arts.
Yeah.
Way better, but I didn't really like it.
That one had the soft crotch too, guys.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember. This is straight up garbage. This is straight up garbage.
The tail falls
this
off.
Figure, you hold it, it just disintegrates. This is like
good,
old MafX QC.
Yeah, but it falls apart easy. It looks good though.
Yeah, it looks good, but you got to glue everything together to make it look good. It's bad. All right. So then, you know, you started getting into Gwen, the Deadpool. The Deadpool's a solid figure.
Mm-hmm.
The Venom. This Wick was good. He was definitely better than the first one. But for me, this is what changed it.
Yeah,
for me, this figure was so much better than the figure arts, which up to that time never happened.
Yep.
Never. And this one came and it was like, boom, this one is so much better. And I had to really reevaluate, like, am I switching lines here? Do I have to go back and, you know, buy all of these figures and do that? And that's what I did.
See, look at there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. So this was a great figure. And for a lot of people, they missed out because, you know, it was so early. Before, you know, a lot of collectors came in during the pandemic, you know, so they missed out on them. But yeah, so here we go. This Pennywise is still available. It's still on shelves. They never reissued it. It's still on shelves. Yeah, and then you started getting into these, and this is really where we are right now. Like, I think these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I never got the 2001 figures, but I think these 5, that was when you knew the quality changed because it was consistent.
Yeah, you can trust them at that point. Yeah,
you could trust them. You had 5 releases in a row that were bangers, and I think for me, that's when I was like, yeah. This is the line now to buy. Yeah. So that was what, 2019? Is that what we said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but going up, let's take a look at that Gambit. Where is he? January. Yeah, like I said, it's January.
Not happening.
But it's not coming out in January.
It's not happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, like us.
Not happening.
Not happening.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. This
what do they have
January.
for Rogue on the blog?
What is that?
What is Rogue's date say on the blog? January?
I don't even think it's 2026.
Probably still the old.
It's still last year.
Where is it? Yeah, probably
Right there.
Probably is. Yeah.
September. September.
And guys,
Yeah.
this is why Medicom needs to stop reissuing so much.
So Psylocke was pretty disappointing.
Really?
The way I look at Psylocke is the way I look at Star Wars. When it came out, it was a banger. And it changed in a lot of ways how female figures were made.
Yeah, I thought it was great. Yeah.
Yeah, when it came out, it was great.
Mm-hmm.
And it was considered great for years, like a couple of years, like everybody wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like Star Wars. Like when a kid today watches Star Wars, he's not blown away by it because the special effects are not impressive. Not by today's standards. The music is still awesome. The story is great, but the special effects are not. And I think that's only because it changed the game and everybody upped their game and they set the pace. And I think that's also true now with the Psylocke. The Psylocke, when it came out, it was really good. And then we got that Hasbro, that Gamerverse Psylocke, which everybody is drooling over.
She really can't move that well, in my opinion. And the face is, I don't like her face on the Marvel Legends.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there's just a ton of stuff. There's a ton of stuff that's just backed up. You know, like we got these early, these three, because of the event. These are renewals. So, well, this one is a renewal. So it came out. We're still waiting on this one. What's the release on this? January. I didn't even add it to the picture. I gotta go back. I'm sorry, people. This is delayed too.
Not happening.
So, listen. If you don't have that Chucky, there's a gray figure.
How's the
You have
skeleton?
this?
No, I don't. How's the skeleton?
Oh my God! You're a MafX supporter.
Don't have it.
This is a great figure. It's all soft goods. Everything.
The sleeves too?
Everything.
Oh wow. Okay.
No, wait. The sleeves are not. Just the jumper. Just the jumper.
How does it scale though? Is it the same? Is it in scale? It's like
no. So this scales with 1/6. If you're a 1/6 collector, you can put this in your 1/6 collection.
I can't
scale.
do one.
I mean, you have to be this big to scale with the 112.
The wife would kick me out, man. I can't do it.
Yeah, put your foot down. Tell who's the boss. She is. Yeah.
Lucky Waster. It's pre-order. I got it. It's on pre-order.
You got this pre-ordered?
No. For what? It's taking up a slot for.
I know the collector does. Let's just keep going through. We have limited reissues at Hasbro to form a balance for our esteemed customers. Can you tell LPZZ to make a Wonder Woman? I don't know why people sit on Wonder Woman. She's such a great character. Yeah. You know, when we saw Wonder Woman at the event last summer with MafX, you know, people were very excited for that.
Not so much now. After those
I don't know. I still think so because we haven't gotten it yet. It's the comic one.
The head sculpt on the Golden Wings Wonder Woman was actually a better head sculpt.
No, I'm not talking about the live action. I'm talking about
the comic. The comic,
comic, yeah.
But yeah, if you pull up the Golden Wing Wonder Woman, the head sculpt is a lot better on them. Why did you?
The Golden Wing is a very under appreciated figure.
Yeah, I've got that one too.
Yeah, that
a whole lot better though.
Like you can spread the wings. It's a big figure if you want, and it's. I mean, the material they use, it's shiny, it's reflective.
It's a great figure. I like it.
It's a vac metal.
Yeah,
It's really nice.
And the head sculpts are done a whole lot better on this one. I don't know why they just didn't use those for.
I might have to buy this. I still haven't gotten it. I've seen it all the time when I go to the Medicom store. It's right there.
Yeah.
I might have to buy it.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it is a really good figure. I almost bought the hot toy. Big mistake.
Click on the head sculpts there and take a look.
All right. Let me go back.
They look a lot better than the ones I used for the new one. So I understand why
it looks bad.
Yeah,
new ones are awful.
See, that one looks a lot better to me. It's more like it than the other one.
Yeah. All right. So we got that one. We'll go back and we'll look at the new one. New one's awful.
Yeah.
Well, this one on the left isn't bad.
The smiling.
This is just a different person on the right.
Totally.
Yeah.
This is a different person. This one's, it's okay. This one's good. This one's just awful.
The Figuarts 84 Wonder Woman though.
It's pretty good.
Really good.
Yeah.
I got that. Yeah. It's good. Slanches here. What's going on, man? Yeah. So Bandai's bigger. They have their own factory. That you got to understand. They have their own factory, so they can do that, and that's how they're able to stick to release dates.
They need to delay that corn sweat Superman. That needs to be delayed because that's.
Now you also have to understand that. So this beer's saying, if anybody who collects the SH Figuarts, the Star Wars, you'll know that the Yoda got delayed, the Ben Kenobi got delayed, all those figures got delayed because they had soft goods. They had the cloak, the Jedi robe, and they got delayed because the factory had outsourced those Jedi robes to another factory to make. But Disney had not vetted that other factory to be in compliance with their standards. So Disney would not accept them. So they had to wait for production to actually, catch up and do those Jedi robes. I bring that up because Medicom deals with Disney. They deal with, the Marvel, the Star Wars, the DC stuff. And if they're using a factory, they have to use a factory that's been vetted by Disney. They have to use a factory that's been vetted by, let's just say, Warner Brothers. They can't just use any factory. They're very much kind of pigeonholed into certain factories that can produce what they want. So this is kind of the thing. Like, you're only allowed to use these factories. Let's prioritize certain things. Like, it's not like you can go out and just outsource them and get all these different things. That's not an option. So when you get backed up, it cascades. It's a domino, and then everything falls, and then you're adding more stuff in, more reissues in there to back it up even more. So that's problematic. MAFEX Thunderbolts, Yelena.
Oh yeah, they that too.
Those placards, those cards for that, Thunderbolts and Daredevil as well, right?
Daredevil. And last year was the Matrix.
Joker 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, the Joker. But we saw our Joker prototype.
Oh yeah, we did.
The grayscale, with the steps, right?
And we saw the Berserker.
Yeah, $300. It's going to sit on the shelf forever.
Yeah, they're already 7 years too late.
And that second movie bombed so bad. Yeah, nobody. Yeah.
Sneaky, you probably know this more. Has that Patriot Leon Kennedy released?
That one, it's a reissue, so it has come out before, and it was selling for a lot apparently on the aftermarket. So it's just a reissue basically.
Okay. I didn't know if it was released before or not. I wasn't sure. At this point, I expect Hal Jordan, Barry Allen, Wally West from CT. Could be.
Hey, you never know. I mean, I have a theory going forward with CT, since they're known to steal from customizers. There's a lot of different customizers
Liberate.
that
They're known to liberate from customizers.
to pirate. But there are customizers out there that make kits for MafX or CT figures. I've seen one for like a Batman Beyond kit where you take like, the symbiote Spider-Man, you swap out the upper torso and it'll have the Batman Beyond, logo and the head sculpt. Hey, if CT was smart, they should just start stealing from those guys. Honestly, I mean, it sucks, but yeah, they don't care. They don't care, I mean, they don't care. So
what store? What are we talking about, Ray? We're backed up, so I don't really know what this is referring to. Please write it in the comments. Let me know what you're talking about. Anyone familiar with the Patriot? No.
Oh, that's the one that we're talking about, the Leon Kennedy.
Is that it?
Reissue.
The Leon one? Okay.
Yeah, they have him named as like his like bootleg name is the Patriot.
So I think I already kind of addressed this, that it's simply because they have other plans for a Hulk, and they're not going to put a Gamerverse Hulk out at the same time they're putting a live action Hulk out. They don't see the value in that. So if there's Juggernauts coming out and Blackheart coming out in a movie, then that might play a part. But like Marvel's always changing things up, and a lot of companies are reluctant to put anything out without the movie coming out first, so they can actually see, is this character in the movie? Is this character important? Does this character look like what you showed us earlier? I was actually told that sometimes Marvel they make the companies go by the trailer. So they have to look at the trailer. They don't even give them like pre-production information anymore. It's just, here's the trailer. Make a figure.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure a lot of it's concept art too, because
what I'm saying is, like, they don't even do that right now. Like they're just going by like the trailer. Like, here's the trailer. That's the figure. There it is. Make it. Which is nuts.
That is nuts. How are you gonna? Yeah, that's crazy. You just stop each frame. Get it?
Yeah. Yeah. So price increases are illegal. I mean, there's certain price increases that you can do, but for the most part, you're not allowed to. It's against price gouging. It's a consumer protection law. That's all it is. And it got stronger teeth after the big earthquake back in 2011, when people were selling bread and milk and water at inflated prices, and the government they cracked down real fast on that. So yeah, take them out, have a beer with them. The collector is happy that Hobby Genki made him pay years ago, since it was coming out back then, right? I hope Figuarts does make Hulk, Juggernaut, Blackheart, and any other larger Gamerverse figures.
Oh yeah,
they will definitely be making bigger Gamerverse figures. They'll be making Gamerverse figures of different sizes and iterations. So, just hold tight. I think you'll be happy.
Well, except for Wolverine, somehow they shrunk him.
Yeah. Jedi Ben is here. What's going on? Ubby too. What's going on? Yeah. they have to watch out for the Muff Chaos stuff. They do. That comic Brawny will open up the possibility of future figures, definitely. So, what have you gotten recently? Is that your most recent figure? That Spider-Man?
Yeah, I got him and Miles because I mean I was been so late with everything. It's wild to me. Still waiting on 108, Rob. So whenever you ready to send that to me, I
I'll think about it.
Really appreciate it. And I got LPZ.
I told you, man. I'm gonna send you this guy instead.
I got LPZ Deathstroke like 2 weeks ago.
Did you?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, he's
I collect
awesome.
other stuff too. I'm on about 85% MAFEX and 15% everybody else, I guess. No Hasbro though. I got rid of my Hasbro stuff a long time ago.
I want my figures to go up in value. You should want your figures to have value as a collector. Yes and no. They have value to me. As a collector, I want value. I collect what I like, not really what the value is.
Yeah.
Scapless.
Same. Personally, I can care less if my figures go up in value or not because I rarely sell my figures, and if I do,
I don't sell any figures that I've ever opened. I've never sold a figure I've opened. Never.
I've only sold a few 1/6 scale figures to Obby just because I was expecting newer updates come out, and I sold it to him at really good prices. So I took a hit. I didn't really care.
My wife hit me. She helped me to it, and I was buying them like back then before the tariffs kicked in. She said, "Why don't you just buy 3, sell 2, and pay for your own?"
Man, what?
Yeah, what she told me. She said, "Buy 3." Because back then you can get them like $60 and shipping for like 3 is like what 40.
Are you really married? This doesn't sound like a real woman.
That's what she told me.
Sure.
She's laughing in the background. She said, "Why don't you just buy 3 and then sell them?" Because they were selling so much more aftermarket. You know what I mean? So,
wow. Epic's about to start his own group called "Do Tell My Wife."
No.
Yeah, you got to know when to hold them. Know when to fold them.
Know when to fold them.
Do you sing that song around your wife?
All the time. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. You can't count your money.
Islands in the Stream.
Been a black kid growing up in the hood and the Kenny Rogers jokks. Yeah, you got to just learn how to roll with the punches.
Yeah.
For people who don't know, that's his name. His name is Kenny Rogers. Kenneth Rogers. So that's what we're referencing.
Yeah. Gotta roll with the punches.
Coward of the county. Goblin Kid, what's going on?
Hey.
All these people want our issues of 6-7-year-old figures. Yeah. If Hasbro or Bandai kept doing this, there would be a meltdown online. Yeah, people would go nuts. People would listen, man.
Trust me,
they're not getting away with it. People who buy the Bandai stuff, I told Sneaky some of those stories. Those are like you got to get the police involved. Some of these wackos who attack you for your decisions on figures, like wackos.
I guess because the anime community is so weird anyway. Sometimes, you know what I mean? So
yeah, they're weird.
Yeah, they do a lot of the anime stuff, so I can see them like flying off the hinge about something.
Yeah, I'm weird.
You are weird.
No, but again,
the only anime I watch is Naruto Shippuden.
There you go.
The G150 host. G150 host. Remember when the reissues were a race to grab, right?
Yeah.
Remember that? They came out and they sold out in seconds and minutes.
Yeah.
And now it's just an eye roll, right?
2 years ago when they started reissuing all the hot stuff, they were still on track, like it wasn't as bad as it is now, which again,
the first waffle I did in the group was for that Wolverine, the Tiger Stripe.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Because people couldn't get it. It's sold out. I was like, well, I can grab some. Would people like me to, make one available in the group? And that's how we got started. So, just because you want your figures to have monetary value doesn't mean you're a reseller. No, it doesn't. Not at all. I understand wanting to feel like your stuff has value. But value is a very subjective word, right? It's very subjective.
Exactly.
And
it's valuable to me.
The value is my value. What do I place on it? Because like I said, I I throw all my boxes away.
Mm-hmm.
And that prevents me from looking at my stuff as investments.
Mm-hmm.
When I throw a box away, it instantly takes away a huge block of potential buyers.
Yep.
So when I do that, I'm saying to myself, I'm doing this for the love of the game. I'm doing this for me.
Yep.
I'm doing this for, my own pleasure, my own peace of mind.
Exactly. And that's how it was like, with like the sneaker game. I personally never cared about how much my Jordans were worth.
Yeah.
I'm wearing them, I like it because it's what I like. It's valuable to me because I love that colorway. I love that, that style. And that's how I treat my toys too, my figures. It's just I like it because I like it, not because it's something that's, worth, close to $500 or what.
Hype piece, pretty much. We call it hype
exactly.
Beast.
Exactly. Hype beast. Yep. I'm not a hype beast.
It's just hot. Oh, okay, I want it. It's hot. I want it.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugliest shoes ever. Now I'm good, man. I'm good.
Mm. It's too much now. I wear comfortable shoes.
I know, right?
Listen, man, when you get older, it's about comfort. It's not about style.
Because Jordans are uncomfortable. I still wear my Jordan 1s, but those
Jordan 1s are cool. But you try wearing like 3s, 4s, and 5s, you can't wear them all day anymore.
Man.
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to get through the chat, just kind of looking at stuff. We can get into more talk. I just want to try to get through. They need to update the Jim Lee blue and yellow Cyclops. Yeah, 2.0 of that figures is.
Yeah.
It should be on the agenda. It should.
2.0 everything, pretty much, I would say.
Yeah. Maybe. Hey, Jonathan's here. What's going on?
Hey, yo.
Colossus is here. Did I miss Colossus earlier? I don't know. I wonder if MafX saw the aftermarket for figures and felt they wanted to get some of that money.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah. I mean, they'd have to know, If you're not attuned to the aftermarket and you're in the business of selling things that are considered collectibles, I don't think you're good at what you do.
Yeah.
You got to know what's in demand, what people want. Doesn't mean necessarily reissuing stuff, but I think that, certain things sell out more than others. And certain things are in demand more than others. And if you're not attuned, at least to the secondary market, to kind of see that, I don't think you're doing your due diligence.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the dream. Like when the original Daredevil came out, somebody did a custom where it was really, really nice shading on the Daredevil. It was beautiful. It was somebody in Mexico. Am I right, Sneaky?
Yeah, Sneaky. I was going to ask the guy on Instagram. He does all those comic shade. I think he was in the MafX group too, right?
Yeah, there's a guy. He's like based in Mexico, I believe. Yeah, he does some really good stuff.
All of them. And he does all of them. Every get the same treatment.
You got a super chat. Just to let
Did
you
I?
know. Yeah, a nice.
All right, let me go down and check that. I'm going way down. I'm sorry, people. I'll get back to you. Hopefully. Jesus, man, I missed a lot of comments. I'm going through so many comments. Wilco, man. Jeez, Wilco. Stopping it real quick. Hope everyone's 2026 is off to a great start. I'll have to catch up on all the scoop via replay. Have a great night. Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Again, Wilco. Okay.
Wilco.
Happy 2026, man. Happy 2026. So we'll keep it current. All right. If I missed your comment, I'm keeping it current now. Just comment again, and I'll pull them up. Who's going to buy figures in 20 years? We are the market. Kids don't play with action figures the way we did. Absolutely right.
Yeah.
Absolutely right.
Well, I will say one thing. Just there was some comments that were posted a little bit ago. Apparently, Genki did announce that the Gambit 2.0 has been pushed back to next month.
Okay.
Well, Kaiju Daddy wrote that first, right?
Did you? Oh,
it's on my list of stuff not coming out until February, right?
oh yeah. I mean, I was already, like I said,
Trust
no
me.
way it
Don't
was
listen
coming.
to Harvey Genki. Trust me.
What was the
Yeah,
original
okay.
pre-order date on that? That's a pretty quick turnaround, right? Was it like September they dropped the pre-order, or
The
the
Gambit?
Yeah,
The Gambit went up in like August or September. Yeah,
that's pretty quick.
something
If it's
like that.
coming out, if it's coming out,
And it was a very quick turnaround. It was like 3 or 4 months. So I think it
I
was
mean-
originally January.
oh,
It's
man.
it's basically a reissue, just in a different color.
Yeah, it's just a different color. Listen,
Even the
don't
Venom too, the movie Venom has a pretty quick turnaround. I mean, within about 6 or 7 months, I think, right?
Yeah.
This month.
Yeah,
So that'll be pretty cool.
yeah. So again, I'm going to the store today, hopefully. This is now a 2-hour stream. It's supposed to
After
be
you
an
leave
hour.
the post office, right?
Right.
I got to go to the post office. I'm not bringing the Spider-Man. I'm going to hold on to that for a couple more months. But I'm going to go and I'm going to check it out. Actually, there's a guy, he posted in the group. I'm not going to name drop him, but he was looking for a Superboy for his son. His son's birthday is next month. So I have to go and look and try to hook him up. But, you know, I'll try to get stuff to the post office today. I have stuff I have to bring to the post office today. Not the bigger boxes. I know there's some people waiting for bigger boxes. I can only carry a certain number because I have to physically carry them to the post office and walk them over there. But I'll get them and I'll get more stuff. I've been just very busy with stuff. I've said that to people. January tends to be very busy. I wasn't so busy in December. January's busy. And I was telling Sneaky, I got big plans on Saturday night. Very excited.
Big plans.
Very excited. I'm going to meet an icon in the industry. Have some drinks. Get him drunk. Spill the
Mr.
beans.
Lee?
Shut up.
Oh.
So I'm pretty excited about that. That'll be cool. That'll be fun. And I'll hopefully get some scoops from the drunk lips of Bondi and other people. Kyoto
Storm.
Scoops,
Storm.
Storm scoops, right?
Yeah.
All the good stuff. But yeah. So let's get back into this. I think there's been more stuff. Anything on MafX Shuri? No, nothing. She's in the thumbnail.
Killmonger next month, right? He looks good.
The Shuri?
No, Killmonger looks. I think he's February, right?
Well, again, so I go to the store. I go to the Medicom store pretty regularly, and they seem to now go. They seem to now be going back to the practice of having the figures in store to showcase these will be releasing soon. So if that's the new way they're going to go about it, which is actually the old way, then for the new releases, we should have an idea that, once they're in the store, they're income. They won't be just, stealth dropping stuff out of nowhere. Now, at least we're going to have a little bit of a heads up, which is good. I think it builds excitement. It builds momentum. I think it's good for them. Do that. But yeah. So until Killmonger's in the store, I would say, don't expect to see it. But we'll see. Kyoto leaks. Yeah, that would be pretty nice. That'd be pretty nice. I like the fact that they're doing all those giant robots from the 70s. Like they're doing the Mazinger stuff. I think they're doing Raiden. They're doing different things. So like Getter stuff, and it's fun. It's cool. I grew up with that. All right. Cats are coming in a little bit faster, so let me get into them. MafX seemed to be doing okay this summer with Punisher and Iceman solicitations. Worried. Yeah,
They got some heat coming this year if they all drops.
got a lot of heat coming.
Yeah, yeah.
They're gonna drop it if they start pumping out some Matrix stuff. I'm gonna go nuts. Agent Smith,
Right.
I'll buy like 5 or 6. You know, MAFEX Carnage is gonna be insane for the market. Which one are we talking about? The new one or the reissue? Because
Comic
like we were
movie.
saying, like the comic one is still on the shelves. Like that's,
I mean, maybe insane in terms of plummeting the resale value, which
but
Yeah.
shouldn't even be resale for that much.
I shouldn't even resell it when it's going for retail. That's the thing,
Exactly.
right?
But originally it was going pretty high in the market originally.
No,
before-
it was.
Yeah, yeah.
Any news on that Obi-Wan Vader? No. It's
That was supposed to come out this
there.
month too, right?
It's waiting.
It was supposed to come out. I think
it was supposed to come out in December.
So the ones that was on
Okay,
display
yeah.
was Megan, Venom,
And the Mean Machine.
Rogue.
Mean
Was it
Machine,
Rogue on display?
And Rogue. Well, wait. Rogue they showed, but Rogue they've said is February.
Okay.
Okay.
And the Nightmare Batman, right?
The Nightmare Batman is supposedly this Saturday. The Megan and the Mean Machine are the following Saturday, which is the end of January. And then we get into February, and then we have Venom and Rogue, I guess, at the front of the line.
So maybe like that 6th or the 7th of January. February.
I don't know. I mean, they tend to put most of their stuff out towards the end of the month. But I don't know. We'll see, right? We'll see. Hopefully they're talking. Maybe I'll bring them some chocolate. Get them talking.
See, that's the problem, Rob. You haven't brought them any chocolate, anything. Got to bribe these people, man. What's going on?
I used to bring them chocolate. I missed out on the Toby Spider-Man. Yeah. I've been looking for that. I've been going around, and it's possible it's at one other Medicom store that I haven't been able to hit up, because I know they had it, and it's a little bit hidden, this Medicom store. So if they have them, I'm gonna buy them out, because I know a lot of people need it. So if I do find any, I'll post it in the Facebook group, and it'll be first come, first served. Whoever needs it, just you got to shoot me a message. Wait a second. What's the number on Toby?
243, 245. No, that's
I remember it was 240 something. 241.
Okay.
Yeah, 241.
You guys can get a look at my bum.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, torque.
Oh, it's hard being an old guy moving around.
Look at this guy. Look, see, there you go.
Was that an extra one?
This is paid for. This is for somebody.
Oh, okay.
The best Toby.
The best Toby.
With a Ferrule head sculpt.
That's the way to go.
Chef's kit.
So,
Yeah.
Sneaker, are they shipping back in America now or in the US? I didn't notice. I tried to get something from the store and it wasn't shipping to me.
Someone told me that they are, but I haven't ordered anything since I think June or something. June or July was the last time I ordered something.
I ordered because Rob took so long with Andrew.
Did you get one of the Andrew heads?
I ordered before that happened, because I ordered ahead of time. I'm going to wait until I got the figure to see if
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Did I come through?
You came through.
I came through. Listen, man.
I need to get an Andrew head too.
Yeah.
All right. I got to remind people, buying figures for people ain't my job.
You sure?
It ain't my job.
I do.
So when I'm helping you out, please,
Yeah.
If I tell you to stay on my ass, stay on my ass. Otherwise, you got to understand, I got work. I got family. Post office is only open for a certain amount of time every day, and it's not like it's right next to me. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I'm working remotely, sometimes I have to go out for work. I don't always have the ability to get stuff out. So
Yeah, I'm always pretty
it's a
cool.
virtue.
And a lot of times you'll reach out to me ahead of time, like, hey man, I didn't get a chance to do it today. You'll reach out beforehand.
Sometimes I do.
Yeah.
Sometimes, hey Rob, where's my shit?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, where's my stuff? I'm like, hey, what's going on? Oh, did you order something? What was the PayPal? Did you send it over?
Yeah. The Mirko, huh? You want the Reveltech Mirko?
Yeah, she's goes for a lot right now.
What about the Figure Arts?
They haven't made one.
They're making one though, right?
I mean, I wouldn't doubt that they would, but they haven't announced one or even teased one yet.
I would imagine they're going to.
Yeah.
They should do a dedicated 2 months out of the year to do reissues. That would give current owners a chance to catch their breath and new collectors a chance to catch up, i.e. August, DC reissue, September Marvel. Yeah, like I said, I mean, do a poll, find out what people want, look at the aftermarket, see what's going for, very high. Like something can sell out and still go for retail or less. Yeah. It's just because there's no market for it. But if you know what the market is and what people are being expected to pay on the aftermarket, put out one reissue a month. One.
That's fine too. Yeah, just one.
That's fair. Yeah.
So did you ever figure out what was happening with that big announcement they made about the factory? Was it a new factory or something? When they was going
No, we don't know what that is. And again, they don't talk, so we don't know.
Yeah. We're still trying to figure out what that whole investment group was doing for them. Like,
that's what I asked about. Yeah, what was that?
Yeah, that's
for a factory.
Yeah.
Because you said they share a factory with other companies, right? Is that a?
Most likely they do because they don't have their own factory. So, yeah.
He's talking about the movie Carnage.
Yeah, the movie Carnage.
Oh, okay,
yeah. And I'm so happy that they're doing that because the Figure Arts one looked so good, and I passed on it because it was very expensive. But I missed out on it, and I'm not going to make that same mistake again. So when they release theirs, I'm definitely grabbing it.
It's very expensive, by the way, even extra very to that one.
Yeah. So again, live action stuff. It's weird. Like some stuff they'll do, some stuff they won't. We know they reissue the Terminator stuff. They reissued the RoboCop stuff.
RoboCop. Mm-hmm.
I believe they reissued the Kingsman last year. I think they reissued one of those figures. But DC and Marvel and Star Wars.
DC, they just went back and
like
did 2.0s.
Face figures, right? Yeah, like not masked figures, but likenesses. I don't think they've done.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure it all comes down to the likeness. You probably have to pay a likeness fee again.
Really?
That's the only thing I can think of to keep them from reissuing stuff.
Yeah, MCU stuff. You can always sell that.
Yeah.
Does anyone know, has that Figma Metal Gear Snake re-release shipped?
I know Tokyo Joey has his and he loves it.
Yeah.
I missed out on pre-orders on the import sites for that, so I put up a pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store. And I don't know when they're getting theirs.
Off topic, The Amazing posted a review for those horses I was asking you guys about a few weeks. The Noda horses.
Yeah.
Oh, the Noda, yeah.
They look good. Yeah, he put a video.
They look really good.
Yeah, he did a video.
Yeah, they look really good. I'm pretty sure I pre-ordered a ton of them.
Yeah, I got 2 of the brown ones with the different faces, which is weird. That's annoying.
Yeah, I gotta check. But I thought they had 3 horses. No.
It's there are white ones too, but I just got the black. I got 2 of the blacks and 2 of the whites because I want the extra face, but you got to pay for a hold of the horse. It's like it's weird. I hate that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Now that I saw that review, I'm gonna probably pre-order some more.
it looks good. And the scaling is great too.
The elegant and the calm version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, dude, this is the head. You can't just pop it on.
Can't just
So,
pop off.
am I saying this right? Is it Blade or J, or is it Blade RJ? I don't know. Do I think the delays were to accommodate the reissues? I think in a lot of ways, yeah.
I think it's the other way around.
Do we think the delays were to accommodate the reissues? Yeah.
No, the reissues were to accommodate the delays, is what
a distraction, right? What you call it, a sneak, a distraction?
The way I'm reading it is the delays happened because of the reissues. That's the way I'm reading this.
Mm-hmm. No, Sneaky was saying earlier that they were doing the reissues to distract us from.
No, I know he was saying it to like deflection. I get that.
Yeah.
But the way I'm seeing this question, the way I read it is, do we think that that's the reason to accommodate?
I thought he was saying the opposite of what I was saying.
Well, either way, I think we.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mean Machine has been pushed to February, according to Genki. Do they give a date? Like I said, I'm gonna go there today and try to get some answers. I got to bring my my Billy Club and some tape. See if I can get them to talk. But right now, the Mean Machine is scheduled for January 31st. So if Hobby Genki's saying February, that just means that they're not going to ship it till February either way. You know, because Hobby Genki only ships stuff out like the following week when it releases on a Saturday. I'll find out. I'll get more info today.
Oh, well, they had Robin on display too, right?
No. Do you think MafX will make Eve from the ballerina?
I mean, they made Halle Berry, so it's always a possibility.
But it's kind of a new IP, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they could still factor it into John Wick.
Yeah. Who knows? Dorothy Terrace, what's going on?
Hey, Dorothy.
Does anyone have experience with WWE figures? I do not.
I just picked up last year. I picked up that NWO Hulk Hogan, and it's cool. I mean, I wish that they were true 1/12 scale, but it wasn't bad.
What are they? They run a little big, right?
Yeah, they're like 7. Yeah, they're like 7-inch scale.
Those Mattel He-Man figures.
Yeah, it's like about the same size as that. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's probably going to be the size of their new DC line too, right?
Well, that's what I was thinking, but apparently all the rumors are that they're going to be 6-inch scale.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see when they come out.
Yeah.
You can all chip in for chocolate. Sounds good. Valentine's Day is almost upon us, right?
Oh.
Raimi trilogy figures, that would be pretty cool. Again, don't delay them, just release them. Twerk for Toby. Genki has Toby in stock? What price?
Probably that's probably at a nice little resale price, but let's see.
They're skimping, huh?
Oh, 33, basically 34,000 yen.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah.
Work is for chumps. Yeah, so Billy Ocean, Billy Ocean heard a leak of a Mirko coming out.
What?
And we're talking about what? We're talking about Kyoto, like a reissue? Is that what we're saying? I'll get the scoop. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be insane for the market. Sorry. Bane reissue. Bane reissue. Bane is still on the shelves.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I thought he would have sold out.
He's not plentiful, but he's still on shelves. He's definitely at the Metacom store.
Oh yeah, you can even actually still order them on Hobby Banky.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I want the
low
Doomsday.
stock.
I need the Doomsday to be
Oh yeah.
this
Same.
month.
I'm running out of guys for Superman to fight. He beats everybody up, man.
Yeah, Bane is still available in Japan. Couple of Jordans on there. Did they ever do a Kobe? No.
Oh, I would
They probably
love
won't.
for that though.
Nessa gonna be like,
Yeah.
nope.
But I mean, we have been getting newer Kobe Interbay figures, but nothing in 112.
Yeah.
They have LeBron James.
Yeah.
Did they do one or two James?
They did two. They did
Two.
the Space
They
Jam.
did the Lakers. They did the Lakers and they did the Space Jam, right?
Yeah, I got both of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. We ain't getting no Larry Bird.
Look at his hairline. That's bullshit.
Hey, that's 2018. All right, that's when he first signed with the Lakers.
Right. That's right, Sticky. You definitely the Kobe.
Yeah, I would love a Kobe.
Yeah.
Magic Johnson.
The SH Carnage and Venom are some bomb ones. I have the Venom. The Venom is a friggin' awesome figure.
Mm-hmm.
So good. And that's why I was like, I need the Carnage, but wasn't meant to be. Like Figure Watts, they put out some not good figures. But they also put out some bangers. They really do.
Yeah,
like some of their figures are like, again, like that Beetlejuice. That Beetlejuice is such a good figure. It's a great figure.
Made a lot of top 10 lists this year too for people.
Yeah.
Where was it on my list?
Up there pretty
top
high.
15, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty high.
Yeah. Might have been top 10.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't anticipate it being, when I got it. I didn't think it was going to be that high, but
yeah.
And
the likeness on it and the articulation and the detail is great.
Yeah.
Too.
The engineering and the paint and everything else on it is awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
And here we are still sitting around waiting for the Mezco.
No, Mezco came out.
Did it?
Did it come out?
Yeah, it came out.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You can get it on like Big Bad and Amazon. Sometimes Epic, if you're looking for it, check Amazon sometimes because they've been there's been third-party sellers sometimes selling it for about $20 less. But I keep missing it. But I know people that have gotten it from Amazon for the third-party sellers.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the Hot Toys one just released too.
I've seen that.
Oh yeah,
dropping too. The Logan.
Yeah, Wolverine came out too. Yep, Wolverine came out.
Do you think SHF will do a Spider-Man Brand New Day Hulk figure and Scorpion figure?
Absolutely. They're gonna do all of it.
Yep. I kind of. I got inside scoop. I can't reveal it.
But, I almost got you.
But
I almost got you.
I
almost slipped that.
Yeah, I can't reveal stuff. Do you still get cheap Black Series Marvel Legends on discount online? There's no consistent retail presence anywhere. I was just having this talk with somebody, and let me remove this, but this is the point. We're all old enough to remember Toys R Us. We're all old enough to remember KB. Some of us are old enough to remember Child World, Child's Palace. And then there were other stores that carried them. So if anybody in here is, from New England, from Boston, Massachusetts, We had Ames, we had Zayers, we had Bradleys, we had there were probably 10 to 12 stores that you could go to. This has changed, and when I say stores, I mean just the chain, right? Because you'll have a store in this town, a store in this town. They're all over the place. But there were probably 10 to 12 stores that carried boys action figures and stuff, like with a very good shelf presence. So the figures were plentiful. They were everywhere. There was none of this, like Marvel Legends. If you see a Marvel Legends today and you're like, oh, mom, dad, I want that. Oh, you can get it for Christmas. Bullshit. That figure ain't going to be around at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't happen anymore, where a figure, like a line, they'll just keep pumping out that line all year, but they'll keep selling because, the market was very different back then. Every kid had toys, every boy had toys.
Everybody wanted toys, yeah.
But, now there's just Target and Walmart and they're dictating everything. When we had 10 to 12 different options, prices were down, variety was up, stuff was always on the shelves all the time. Now that it doesn't exist. And a comment was made earlier, there's not going to be anybody buying toys in 20 years.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's part of the reason, because you go into a Target, you go into a Walmart, it's a mess.
Mm-hmm.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I was just back in the States in November. I went into Target. I'm like, this is like, there's no rhyme or reason to anything. They just throw it on, Like I used to work at Toys R Us, and they used to have Hasbro ladies who would go to the stores and they check the inventory and they take stuff from the back. They were authorized to take anything that they wanted from the back and put it on the shelves and make sure the shelves were very full of everything that they were offering. They don't do that anymore. Companies don't do that. And, who does that hurt? Hurts us. Hurts toy collectors. Hurts kids. It's shit, man. It's awful.
Mm-hmm.
It's awful. Back in the day, how many places could you go to for toys?
Man, you
There's
go
no
to one
shortage.
mall. Yeah, you go to one mall and it was like multiple locations in one mall.
Yeah. KB Toys. Every mall had a KB Toys. I'm gonna start crying.
Kaiju tears.
Yeah. You're onto something with MafX not wanting to take a ding on likenesses rights a second time. Hasbro's full Deadpool and Wolverine wave has 2 Wolverines, yet neither come with an unmasked head.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. People say, well, Hot Toys got the rights to do this particular person's likeness. Now, we're going to get the likeness all the time. No, you're not. No, you're not. That's a one-off. It's a one-shot. You can't reuse that head multiple times. You got to pay the likeness rights. If it's your likeness and you have smart agents, you're going to make sure you're going to pay me every time you use it.
Every time. Yeah.
Every time.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a song on the radio, right?
Yep.
Every time you play it, I get paid.
Every commercial, every movie, whatever
Yep.
they play. Yep.
Yeah.
Every time. So, yeah, the Megan looks really good. I've never seen the movie, which is the only reason I'm probably not getting it. But it looks really good. I'm not really into the MafX horror stuff. I got the Chucky just because the Chucky is compatible with 1/6. That's the only reason I got the Chucky. And I was really surprised with how good the Chucky is. It's a really good figure. Yeah, you've asked about the Padme thing. I've asked before. I'll ask again this weekend. But I said on the last stream, there's a bit of a drought with Star Wars for Figuarts, it seems like this year, it's looking like you're gonna get maybe like the Mandalorian and Grogu, and that'll be like maybe next month or March or something, and then you're gonna go until the end of the year before you get another figure, which is looking like it's gonna be that that new Anakin. So there's no concrete plans for the Clone Wars. That may or may not happen. And if it does happen, it's not going to happen until next year at the earliest. So I think you're going to start seeing a lot of toy companies waiting on Disney, Lucasfilm to start generating hype, spending their money to create the hype for Star Wars again with the anniversary coming. And then the toy companies will ride that wave with the free advertising. So I don't think anything really is gonna come of any of the stuff that's not movie related, like, you know, Mandalorian and Grogu and other things. So don't hold your breath on Padme. Weapon X is here. Buzzmod. Do you have any Buzzmod, you guys?
No, I actually don't.
Yeah, they're a little bit pricey.
Yeah.
I never got any.
Some of the Demon Slayer stuff looked pretty good too, but once Figuarts, you know, started announcing that they were coming out with Demon Slayer, stick with them.
Yeah. Yep, it's Jimmy. Need reissues of Endgame Cap, Winter Soldier Bucky, Doctor Strange, Black Suit Spidey. Which Black Suit Spidey?
I was like, you're getting one soon.
Are we talking about the comic, or are we talking about the Night Monkey?
Isn't that one still available?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That one's still out there. Where is that? Where is he? There he is. This one? This one's still available. I wonder if MafX will make Street Fighter. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Nah. We have a lot of options too, anyways.
Yeah.
Does Metacom prioritize Bear Bricks or MafX? Absolutely Bear Bricks.
Yeah, Bear Bricks.
Absolutely.
100%.
Without a doubt. Yeah.
No doubt.
Bear Bricks is big all over the world. Talking about, speaking of hype beast.
And they charge a lot for those. Yeah. Let's see. I wanted that figure. Sad I missed her, but I saw they made a scandalous decision. They printed their made in China right on the bum of her panties. Genuinely can't believe they did that. So they didn't hide it. It wasn't obscured. How are the JoJo figures doing there? I don't know. You'd have to ask Ian. I don't follow that. I don't really pay attention to that. So unfortunately, Ian's not here. So MafX Silver Surfer, hopefully Chrome. That would be fantastic. If something is on the shelf in Japan, it's sold out here in the US. I'm just saying that's why they were reissue crazy. Usually stuff, it's weird. Like stuff will sell out in the US but be on the shelf here, and then it'll sell out here and be on the shelf in the United States. It's weird how it goes. But you know, it's just the frequency of the reissues. That's the problem. It's the frequency. If you went through your whole catalog and reissued everything once, all right, you know, fine, have at it, fair game. But if you've reissued a figure in the last 2 years like 3-4 times, it's excessive. You know, there's always going to be somebody who wants something, right? Every line, everything that's collectible, nobody has everything. There's no collectible where everyone who collects that particular thing has it. There's nothing. Someone's always going to miss out on something, you know? So the idea that you have to satisfy every collector at all times is a little bit. It's a little bit crazy. All right, so we're at 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Almost a 3-hour show, huh?
Somebody give me some eggnog to loosen them lips. Cavill 253 versus 57, 253. 253. We talking about like MafX 57? Don't buy anything with a human face sculpt from then. Where's 57? Maybe this one?
Yeah.
No. I got it. I gave it to my kids. I was like,
which one's
you got the new one coming up, right?
Yeah.
Which one's 253?
I guess the brand new ones. They're pretty much identical. The paint job's a little bit different, I think. Yeah, that's it right there, Rob.
Where is it?
Next to that Stormtrooper.
Oh, 273. 273.
273?
Oh, yeah.
Which Stormtrooper?
Yeah, the Honolulu.
Right here.
Yeah. The one
this
that's
one. This one. No. All right. Yeah. This is the one you want.
LPZ.
Those hips, LPZ, man. Those hips.
What's up, Austin? Are you guys aware that Mezco Hugh Jackman Wolverine has dropped as well as the Gong Studio Superman figure? We know that the Gong has dropped. I didn't know
Wolverine too.
Yeah,
I thought they said it was coming. It actually dropped.
He's out. Like some people have already gotten him. Yeah.
Okay.
They got picks up in reviews already.
Yeah,
it's pretty good, I guess. The face is not too great.
When he's fully masked, it looks pretty good.
Yeah. Keep going. Woolworths. Yeah, Woolworths, especially over in Ireland. Yeah, Woolworths. I mean, it's still there, isn't it?
They said
I thought it was still there. It went out of business in America, but I got like all my Star Trek, the Next Generation Playmates figures from Woolworths. I got them all. I just kept going up every day and buying more and buying more and buying more. Woolworths had some good stuff. I miss Woolworths. That was a really good store.
I don't think we don't
really
have that
like
over here.
Stores back in the day.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know Woolworths?
We didn't have that over here.
Get the F out of here. What?
I'm 41 and I don't know. So
yeah.
Dude, they closed in the 90s.
No, we didn't have in the 90s. No, over here, like in Cali, we had like Montgomery Ward.
Montgomery Ward, okay, but Woolworths was a 5 and dime. If you ever heard of a 5 and dime, so things cost a nickel or 10 cents. This is like back in the day. So, nickel and dime people, right? But Woolworths, they had a food counter there. So most Woolworths weren't very big, and every town really had it. They were everywhere. Woolworths was like a convenience store before convenience stores. Like they had everything. But yeah, Woolworths was great. Yeah, there'll still be people getting. We're exaggerating. We're exaggerating. Thoughts on the new He-Man trailer?
I didn't see it.
Oh, I was actually pleasantly surprised. But
did the trailer drop or was it just a teaser?
It's a teaser, but it was a pretty long teaser. The full trailer is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is it for the animated show or like actual live action He-Man?
The live action.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware.
Yeah.
Look it up. Check it on my phone.
Yeah, it looked good. It looked all right.
I like me some He-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A MafX Jason. I'd like a MafX Michael Myers, to be honest. I think that would be a great figure to have. Speaking on the Megan, what are the chances of her going out of stock? I would say very, very low. I would say if you want that figure, that figure is going to be going on discount at the end of the year.
I will wait. Unless you just really,
Yeah.
really have to have it. I will
Yeah.
wait till it's going to
Yeah.
definitely drop.
Anybody
else making Megan figure? Did NECA make one? Anybody else making a
NECA? Probably.
Anybody else making a Megan?
Oh yeah, probably NECA. Yeah,
NECA makes all the horror stuff. Probably.
Yeah, they've got that market.
So essentially, the reissues are slightly updated figures with the softer crotch piece. They're not updated at all. But some of the figures, like the Spider-Mans and figures that are very dynamic, they give them a soft crotch to help with possible paint rub and for moving the figure with better articulation. But nothing else is updated. The only time they'll update it theoretically is when it's called a renewal.
Renewal, yeah, like the adult mouths of paint. It's a little bit different.
Yeah. And so both miles, right? So the comic one, the movie one,
it's a
and the Peter B, and then the RoboCops.
Right.
Yeah,
the RoboCops. They all had different paint.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what we're kind of thinking and expecting. That's probably what's going to happen. I mean, they've already done the Luke and the Han head sculpt, right?
But release in 2029 or 30.
Well, are they going to be at Celebration?
Oh, that's true. Well, do you think Metacom would come over here?
Well, again, they're not licensed there, so I don't know if they could.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't think they would. Yeah.
Yeah. But they'd sell them here.
Yeah.
Ghost in the Shell Chickadee. What's that? I know Ghost in the Shell.
Oh, what's it called? The main character, Makoto. What's her name? Yeah, Makoto. Or something like that. Yeah. Because what wasn't there a?
I haven't seen that
was
movie
doing her
in
too.
decades. I don't remember the movie.
Wasn't Haya Toys? Haya Toys was doing her too.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought I pre-ordered that one.
Yeah, the Psylocke 2-pack. I got it for 60% off the other day from Toy Sapiens. It's
Hasbro.
It's waiting for either a birthday or Christmas.
Oh, that's the one.
So.
Yeah, that is the one that he's talking about. The High Exquisite Super Series. Yeah, I do have that one to pre-order. Shoot.
This one? The Chickadee?
Yeah. I think I pre-ordered on Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah. So the final swing, we don't know. We have no idea. So the We Like Toys, the original one that they did looked pretty good. The second one, not so good.
Yeah, I canceled that second one. I
canceled the second one too.
Spicy Side Up when
really
he put up
bad.
Yeah, he put up the head sculpt was bad, but the body looked good, but the
suit
head sculpt
was terrible. Yeah, the 273 looks really good. The Manipul arm shipped. Yep.
Not getting
Woolworths and Ireland went out of business 15 years ago. Really? Oh, okay. Again, we have Toys R Us here. We have whatchamacallit. So City Sports, I think that was the name, City Sports. They rebranded. They're now Mega Sports. And Tower Records is still here. There's a lot of Tower Records still in Japan.
Oh, what? I missed that place.
Yeah.
Sam Goody and Tower Records and
Sam Goody. Did you guys ever go to Strawberries?
I wasn't familiar with that one.
No, don't have that one. What was the other one? Like Virgin Record Store?
Yeah. Virgin, yeah. Mm-hmm. They used to have Virgin here. They have HMV here still. HMV Records. Honestly, MafEX should take notes from Bandai. They have a production assembly for Japan and another for the rest of the world. I don't know if Bandai does.
Well,
Bandai has different factories.
they got a factory in Taiwan, I believe, too, because they got some
They have a
figures made
factory in
Taiwan.
Vietnam.
And, in Vietnam too. Yeah,
They have
they did.
Vietnam. Takara Tomy has Vietnam. They're kind of moving their factories. They're not putting all their eggs in one basket. Let's just say that.
That's smart, I guess. Yeah.
So, that's smart with the way the world's been kind of going. When does the Inat Arkham Batman come out?
Which one?
The Origins?
Oh, the
new one.
The giant one, huh? My God.
Yeah.
Giant
I
Man.
ended up not pre-ordering it. Like, it looks good, but I'm skipping it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell because Inat does stuff in waves. And they send stuff out to, like, photographers and YouTubers and stuff like that. They send them out to them first. And then they start waving it out, right? Like LPZZ is sort of doing that too with the Arkham Batman. And I guess to a degree with the Deathstroke.
Yep.
But Inat's famous for doing that with their 1/6. And they're sort of replicating that with their 1/12. So it's a little bit hard to tell. Like, you might say it's out, right? Like, now it's out. But most people won't get it until summer, right? So it's really hard to kind of say with them. So,
I got my LPZZ. I got my LPZZ Batman pretty late.
Yeah, like I'm still waiting on my.
Too, actually. Oh yeah, you
got yours yet?
That's right.
Yeah, I've got Batman and Deathstroke already. So yeah, and I'm sure they're going to ship Batman Who Laughs pretty soon too, right?
Hopefully.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I got two of those in pre-order.
Yeah, Woolworths was everywhere. Like, if you look at like old, if you look at old photos of cities in the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, like the lunch counters that people tried to integrate back in the day, those were Woolworths. Those were people going into Woolworths and trying to, sit at the same counter and integrate those areas. But yeah, everybody had a Woolworths. I have MafX No Way Home and MafX Nightwing in the pile of loot. Should I ship them now or wait until final swing? I would keep them as long as you can.
Final swing may not be so soon.
Keep them as long as you can. I mean, if it's $4 shipping,
I mean, just are you patient or not? Because who knows when Final Swing and Robin will come out.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah. Major Motoko Kusanagi. That's from Ghost in the Shell, right?
Yeah.
Are you guys going to get the Gong Studios Superman figure?
I don't know.
Definitely not me.
I don't think so. It's not cheap. I've already got a Hush Superman, and I know that LPZZ or InArt is going to release a Hush Superman.
Oh yes,
so,
LPZZ already showed off a prototype.
Yeah, they did.
So it's coming.
So
I just hope that it's a good scale, please.
Yeah. Did Circuit City ever have toys?
Probably.
Kmart.
Yeah, maybe like some small ones. Yeah, Kmart.
Yeah.
I went and bought when I was younger. I mowed a yarn, someone's yard, and I went to go pick up the Omega Red figure, the Toy Biz from Kmart.
Oh yeah,
remember Layaway?
Legend? Yeah.
Somebody did a video on Layaway.
Oh, it wasn't over there. This before. This was still Toy Biz.
Yeah.
I like Figma a lot. Not a lot of people buy Figma, but
they're so tiny to me.
Yeah, but they're awesome figures. They're great. So high up Haya, I don't think has proven itself beyond their Godzilla stuff. Their
They're
Godzilla
hit
stuff
and
is
miss,
next level.
yeah. With their
The other
figures,
stuff is like,
yeah, like the Universal Soldier figures. What happened to those?
yeah, those are still sitting on shelves here. Nobody's buying them.
Yeah, those look bad.
Yeah. 5K needs to hurry up and release their Son of Krypton. They've had it in their warehouse since Christmas. Wow.
Wait, which one's the Son of Krypton?
Son of Krypton.
Oh, maybe it's the We Like toys. Yeah, I think that's the one.
The We Like one? The new one?
Yeah, yeah. That one was called Son of Krypton. Yeah,
Cancel that.
yeah. I'm good on it.
It might be a godsend if they haven't shipped it out. Try to cancel it.
Well, you still have to pay the second payment.
Yeah. Do you know when these MafX reissues will come out? The new ones, the next 4? I don't. Probably next month. They'll start probably February. They're not going to come out this month. I would be shocked if they came out this month. It's too fast of a turnaround. So probably next month, or even later, right?
Patiently waiting for my new MAFEX.
Yeah.
My new MafX releases.
Question: when it comes to the LPZZ Arkham Batmobile, I wonder if the Arkham Batman figure will fit inside the vehicle when it does drop. I mean, he doesn't fit in the other one.
Oh,
The LPZZ one, right? Doesn't fit in there.
Yeah.
it's a model kit, right?
He doesn't fit in the Batmobile that they've released. I don't know.
Gotta wait for that LPZZ Batfleck is what you gotta wait for.
Yeah. It's been very engaging today. A lot of people chiming in, a lot of people watching. Appreciate that, everybody. Again, here's a reminder. Remember, next week for channel members, there'll be a Wheel of Fortune where I will be giving away a Storm Arena Ken. So if you don't have this figure and you need one, if you're a channel member, you'll have 24 hours to watch and claim your prize if you win. If you don't claim it within 24 hours, the next person who was the runner-up will have that opportunity to get it. So this is sold out, I think, in most places. We can still get it here in Japan, so I'm making it available to channel members, again, as an appreciation for you guys supporting the channel and helping me buy toys. So thank you. Thank you for everybody. We'll call it here. We could keep going through forever. Let me get rid of this. So Kenneth, appreciate hit that like button, everybody.
Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you being on. We had a MafX centric stream, and I was like, man, I gotta have Kenny on here, man. I gotta get him on.
Hey, I got, because you guys be going in, man. You be in the corner just crying. You guys don't care.
Rocking yourself back and forth.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys having me on. It was great. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was great having you on.
Anything you want to shout out?
Nothing really, man. Just buy more MAFEX.
Do you MafX?
No.
Not going to
do you post stuff on Instagram or anything?
I have a few things on Instagram. I mainly post in the groups and stuff. I have a few things on Instagram. I got like 4.
Shout it out.
Yeah. It should be the same as my epic level.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Sneaky's gonna post it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I'll add your link here.
I think I got like 2
Usually on top of that.
pics on there. Yeah.
Isn't every show MafX heavy? No, dude. If you watch the show,
on the MafX hate, yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Listen, man, I'm gonna go on Ubby's next stream. I'm gonna make that stream go 8 hours long.
Oh
yeah,
man.
Maurice. It was fun. It was a fun stream. Again, we're at 3 hours. I wanted it to be an hour or less.
Never happens that way.
I gotta probably shoot for 15 minutes. If I shoot for a 15-minute stream, maybe we'll do an hour.
Well, yeah.
You know.
But it was great, guys. I love to come back if y'all will have me. So
well, listen,
definitely.
I'll have you back on. We're getting those MafX. We're gonna be getting photos soon.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll shoot you an invite, and if you want to jump on, if you're awake,
yeah,
we'll get your perspective on things.
Absolutely.
If your wife says okay.
Yeah, only if she said okay.
That's my wife.
Yeah, I'm going to start posting more stuff on. Like Derek said, was the last stream. You need to get more active on the in the
group.
Yeah.
People. I mean, if you're in the group, man, engage.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I do.
Like,
I
get to know people.
But I'm going to start focusing more on my Instagram. I want to get on Sneaky's level with the photography. Like I can do my poses and in-hand poses and things like that. But
yeah, definitely. I mean, hey, again, like just shoot me a message if you want to chat, or like people tag me, I'll repost their stuff. I love sharing, people's work. Like,
so wait a second. I don't want to interrupt. Is there a Wonder Festival in the States now?
Not that I know of.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably talking about like EDC or something. He's talking about music. I don't know what he's talking about, Shogun.
Because we have our Wonder Festival here in Japan on the 8th next month, I think.
What? Is it in Atlanta?
I heard The Amazing's coming over for it.
Already? Who? Oh yeah. The Amazing is coming. Yeah, he brought it up. Yeah.
He's gonna come over. I'm gonna have to stalk him too.
Get him on the show. We love The Amazing to go.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I think we're probably too small for him.
No, he could.
I gotta get Mr. Lee on the show. That's what I gotta do. I gotta get Mr. Lee on the show.
Oh, hey,
like 10,000 views.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look, May 21st to 24th is Wonder Festival in the U.S.
Where?
Atlanta.
Oh yeah, he posted that. Yeah, sorry man, I didn't see it. Alpha Red, what's going on, dude?
Crazy.
Name the come on February 3rd. It's Luke's birthday.
Oh, okay. I'll definitely be there then.
I'll have the collector show up naked. How about that?
Oh man.
Must see TV. Right?
What do you mean? He's always naked on the street.
That's what I'm saying. Just show up.
Show up here, yeah.
Any updates on the MafX Drake May? No.
Go Pats.
Do you know Drake May's nickname, Sneaky?
No, I don't. What's his nickname?
Do you, Kenny?
Nope.
His nickname is Drake May.
What is Go Pats?
For real, like Drake May.
Drake May.
It's
I know you've given him the nickname the second coming of Tom Brady, but it's not going to happen.
Listen. The guy's got a lot of.
We can't talk, man. We didn't put up any points. We can't. Yeah, I've been quiet all week.
Yeah, same here. I've been crying in my sleep.
Wait. What's your team? What's your team?
I'm a Niners fan. I always have been, even though I'm in Cowboy land. But hey,
but you know what? Huh? I'm even shocked that we got to the playoffs.
Yeah, because crutches and IVs.
Yeah, we were hurt since we've been hurt for like 4 years, 4 or 5 seasons. It's crazy.
Every year, man, it's like that.
Yeah, crazy.
All right, boys. So again, stay tuned when MafX reveals their new figures for solicitation for this month. Could be today, could be tomorrow. It's probably almost definitely going to be by tomorrow. Tomorrow being Friday. I think you're going to start seeing the photos coming out, and then they'll go up for pre-order next week. But we'll go live and we'll talk about them, and we'll get Kenneth to give us his take on things, and we'll try to dissect them and as best we can.
Let me do my predictions. Go
ahead.
Civil War, Black Panther.
Okay.
Doomsday. And something obscure that nobody cares about. I'm trying to think. What would it be? Maybe a Matrix figure, probably.
I'd love that.
Yeah.
I kind of got a feeling. I'm going between like I said it was going to be T'Chaka, Doomsday, and one of the Spider-Mans. And I totally forgot that Final Swing was still in the pipeline. I totally forgot when I said that. But if we got Bosk or a Matrix figure, that wouldn't shock me either.
Yeah.
So
I'm thinking Doomsday is going to be one.
I think it has to be Doomsday.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten anything big, right, in a while.
That'll shake things up. Stop all the MAFEX is dead. The MafX. MafX is dead.
Not on my stream. You don't mispronounce them.
That'll stop. That'll kill all the. Dropping a Doomsday pre-order like pics would kill all the MafX is dead.
Yeah.
Or
Lobo too. I'd love to see Lobo. Well, but I know Doomsday.
I think
we already seen painted.
Well, we didn't see that brown suit with a ring either, and they just came out of nowhere. So.
They just came.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm saying like
the battle damage,
a Matrix,
battle damage
right?
Over.
Yeah. MAFEX Matrix.
What about Daredevil Born Again? They had a placard up for that too, right? Did they have a card for that?
Yeah, they did. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, if they're gonna do the Matrix, they have to give us that tentacle robot drone.
Really? I don't think
they have to. Like, it's such a big part of the movie. They have to give us one.
Agent Smith, Neo.
You got to do Smith, Neo, Trinity, Morpheus. Don't give us like Will Smith's lady. Don't give us that. but like that robot drone with all the tentacles.
Yeah.
You'd have to do that.
It might be like a little like a deluxe type deal with like the Batman with the horse, kind of like a statue type deal with tentacles, maybe something like that. I can see, but I don't know if they would just dedicate a whole.
Just don't make it like the endoskeleton. That's all.
You hate that.
I do.
I'm trying to see. Do I have any MafX figures that I just hate? I don't think I have any that I just
I don't hate it. I would never buy another one. That's an army builder.
Yeah.
That they botched that. I mean, it was expensive, but I would have at least 4, 5, 6 of them.
If it was a good one.
If they weren't so fragile. Absolutely. I mean, just 2 is like, I never move them. They're there. And I never move them. I never touch them because I'm afraid.
CT, there you go.
There you go.
If CT made them, dude, I would buy like 10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna message them because I got we communicate. I'm gonna message them.
I still need to pick up well, it wasn't them, but it was that AC Factory Rebel Tech Ultron. I need to pick up a couple of those.
Oh yeah.
I've seen that. I've seen a review about
that. And I just want, I want like 3 or 4 of them just to use for photos, because I'm not paying like $300 for a Rebel Tech.
No. All right, boys. Again, thank you everybody for watching. Appreciate it. So stay tuned. When that MafX stuff drops, we'll go live again. And if we don't see you, I won't be doing a live stream this Saturday. I'll be getting my drink on. So the next live stream potentially is going to be this time next week.
Yeah.
So everybody take care, be good, be safe, and see everybody next time.
All right.
All right, everyone.
Later.